evening, everyone. Hello, Denunciator. Hello, Vortex. Hello, Wonder. Hello, Hunter. Hello, Ginger. Good evening, everyone. I keep like moving around because my my hands kind of hurt. I don't know why, but my wrists have been acting up like crazy recently. I think because I've been doing so much work. So like I don't really get to rest my wrist. I do so much work and I come home and I play so many games. On the weekends I go crazy. I think like last weekend we played for like 20 something hours. And my wrist hurt like crazy right now, guys. You guys have no idea how bad it is. Like just from like moving my arm, I can feel like how sore my wrist is right now. But I hope you guys had a good Friday. How was Friday? How was everyone's last day of the week? Gosh. Honestly, I feel like this week was really long because I feel like I was like every day felt like Friday, like Tuesday. Every day after Tuesday felt like it was supposed to be Friday, but it wasn't, and I had to keep going to work. That was really weird. I was like, um, on Tuesday, I don't know why I felt like it was supposed to be the weekend. So I like happily like was at home and I was like thinking about what I should do for like the rest of my week, and then I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's there's still like a couple more days to go. But I forgot to turn on my stream avatars. Let me get that up real quick. Oh, it's because it needed to be updated. That's right. Still working. Oh well. I shouldn't be surprised. Me of all people, I shouldn't be surprised. I'm going to be working like the weekends most probably again like next week. Like I will probably go in on like Saturday. So I won't be able to stream. Oh, that's the stream avatars. It's not supposed to show, but I don't know why it did. Okay, now it's supposed to show, but it wasn't. Okay, there we go. Not to dox yourself, there's nothing on the stream avatars page. There's nothing on the stream avatars page. It doesn't even need any information for me. But yeah, I think it's quite hard for anything sensitive to pop up nowadays because of like my OBS being pretty much cemented. It's like pretty much set. So usually anything with sensitive information wouldn't pop up anymore. Because I don't even add like news sources to my stuff anymore. uh Wait, is that her actual name? I didn't know Chen Chen had like a last. I wasn't aware that Chen Chen had a family name. I thought she was just Chen Chen, guys. Is that actually her family name? That's crazy. No way she's doxed herself to this level now. I haven't seen like Singaporean content in a long time. I've been so like regen, guys. I have to tell you guys, like not just physically regen, but like mentally I've been regenning as well. I've not gone on TikTok. I've not been doom scrolling. I've not like consumed any like weird like, how do I say, like quick formatted short form content, I guess. I've just been like reading a lot in my free time, and whatever time I get left at home, I just do my Where Winds Meet dailies. I try to do my Where Winds Meet dailies, and then I go to bed. So I've just been so tired. No, I haven't tried Art Nights yet. I don't think now is a good time. I've been so busy. I think it has been like a very crazy period for like everyone in general. I guess because work has just started. Every company's kind of like grinding their gears for the new year. Q1 for everyone. Lots of things to work on. I am going uh for a shoot next week. No, I'm so tired. I do want to play Art Nights because it looks really, really good. But I don't think now's like the right time. Maybe when I finish. I say that. Okay, I say that. I was going to say like when I finish like clearing everything in my Warren's meat. I say that, but they're about to release like major patch in February. I don't think I can even finish freaking Kaifeng before the new map drops, guys. This is crazy. I'm moving really really slowly with my exploration as well. I'm really just taking my time with everything. And it's just insane. 星期五诶，对，难得不用加班的星期五。我觉得下星期忙碌起来了，下星期我要去拍摄，拍摄后还要剪辑，太赶了。我都没有时间好好休息，我感觉最近都没有好好休息，就是忙中偷闲的感觉。Hello, Harax! Welcome in. I already beat most of the hard boss content. Dude, I've not done a single Kaifeng world boss. It's like I went from Tianning, like from fighting Tianning to fighting like Rongyuan, Zheng, and then I fought like the final boss of Kaifeng. Like I'm just doing life wrong, guys. They're just throwing lemons and lemons and lemons at me. It's endless. I just keep running into like the the crazy bosses. Like, what about the easy ones? Where are the Void Kings of Kaifeng? Why am I like running into pothole after pothole? Insane！ 工作时常加班吗？对，就每天至少加1个小时，大概这个程度。因为就工作习惯吧，不好意思早走，就是大家还在奋斗的时候，我有点不好意思先走。Did I finish reverse content? Not yet. I wanna do. Oh my gosh, I wanna do the event on stream. I did the first one already. Like I did the first like chapter, but I wanna do the event on stream. Ah. But I know it's gonna take a while, and I can't do it tonight because it's going to take really long. I'm very stressed. I don't really know like how to plan my streams nowadays because I only have like 2 days on the weekends, sometimes one, sometimes one day on the weekend, and every weekday is like a crazy, like I get home, I shower, and it's almost time for bed type of like thing nowadays. We've just been like so busy for some reason. Also multi characters, that's right. Hello Snow, welcome in. Veg, good night. Rest well. Multi characters. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I was so excited for it, guys, when Where Is Me first launched and I had like all the time in the world. I was like, okay, even then, okay, I really don't know. Someone has to teach me how to do this, but even when I was when I was like freelancing, I feel like I didn't have that much time on my hands to pour into like just grinding like one game. I don't know. Is it me? Maybe I'm the problem. I don't know. Because I feel like whenever people play like games, right? Hello, Passions. When people play games, I see that they grind the game like constantly. They get to like end game content really early on. And I just don't know where people get the time to do that. Like I am streaming like 12 hours a day, 16 hours a day when I'm playing, and I'm still not like done with the game. So like how much more are they playing? How much more time do I need in a day? Right? To get to that level. And I don't know if I'm overcommitting to like many games, like too many games. Because I don't really feel like I'm playing a lot. You guys know what I mean? 怎么每次都大凶？每一次都是吗？快花钱消灾。好多了吗？好多了。我现在伤风没那么严重了，现在还有点小小的鼻炎，但比之前好多，至少没发烧，没咳嗽了。不该这么说，我再稍微说，等一下我又咳。那我今天终于喝上奶茶了，我又活过来了，奖励一下自己，周五喝杯奶茶。我时常发烧，只要就是可能，主要是我身体免疫力不是特别好吧。虽然这阵子已经就是通过去年的修养过。通过去年努力养身子过后，我免疫力已经好很多，就体质已经好很多了。但是我本身免疫力是挺差的，然后生病的话，或者是就是太劳累的话，就会发烧。通常都是低烧吧，不然就是很像有流感的话，我是特别容易受影响。但就最近算还好了的吧，因为这一次生病我还能去上班我顶着，我好像发烧的时候上了3、4天班，所以我觉得这次强很多了。我觉得我真的强很多了，快点好起来！我也想，我下星期又要开始忙了。这星期虽然也是挺多东西做的，但是我这星期算是休闲一点的，就是上班了。上班时候就是工作量没有那么多，但工作量没有那么多是和工作量山大是对比。感觉不是很公平的，不是很对等的一个对比，但是相对下来，这星期算比较悠闲的了。我还空出时间，就是偶尔上班的时候能看一下书，就好很多了。Call of the Lamb, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you read my mind. That was like one of the games I thought about. I just didn't like know if I should do it, like if I should start Call of the Lamb right now because obviously it's not a game I can finish in a stream, right? I do want to play the new DLC. It's free as well. I just don't want to like start another game and then leave it hanging like I've done with all of my other games. Like my other two options are like the JRPGs I started and left there. For the reverse new event as well, that was like something I was considering to do, but I don't know how long it will take. The Midnight Train one took me forever, like the Rabushka, Samoways. That one took me forever. And I don't think I can finish it like in one stream, so it's like really, really stressful. I blame you every time I got this because I thought of Chang'e. Bro, I feel like they have mic input on and where is me, because tell me why every time I call Chang'e like started crashing out on me, guys. When we were fighting freaking Jungo and I coughed, he was crashing out on me. I swear he thought I was making fun of him. For sure. 100%. But I was just ill. And now I'm a lot better. But we cleared the fight already. Don't forget to hydrate and to eat on time. I think that has been like okay. I've been very hydrated. I'm just worried about when I go on set next week because we'll be outdoors for a long time. That's what I'm more worried about. I'll be going on a shoot. Hopefully they don't make me califer in the shoot. I'm just there for moral support. But yeah, I found out that I am for some reason I have low blood pressure, guys. When I went to the hospital the other day, for my report and everything, they tried to like as usual, they tried to take your blood pressure, right? And I had to go to like 3 different machines to get my blood pressure taken because it just couldn't find like my pulse or something. It just kept beeping and like showing like an error. So like they sent me around the hospital to try like the different blood pressure machines. Maybe they should have paid me. I can be like a blood pressure machine tester. But at the end of the day, they had to do it like manually. They had to bring up the stethoscope and the manual like blood pressure like tools, and they started taking my blood pressure. And apparently, I have very low blood pressure, which explains why I've been like fainting randomly from time to time. Like not really fainting, but I get fainting spells. And apparently, you need more water and sodium. I don't even like salty stuff though, so I don't know how we're gonna do that. I don't know how we're going to take like sodium. Maybe just drinking isotonic water. I don't know. It's very very confusing. It's very confusing. I don't know how we're going to do that. But water, it's not a big issue. I've been drinking so much water ever since I've gotten my Owala. Best Christmas present ever since I got my Owala. I've been drinking so much water. It's like my bottle finally is like not broken. It's not leaking. I don't get stressed when I use it. The only problem is that I'm bringing it to and from work. So it's a bit tiring, but apart from that, I think it's super good. It has helped me regain my hydration hours compared to like when my hydro flask was broken. I had a hard time drinking water because I was just losing water. My bottle kept leaking and I was just losing water. So I would probably drink like half a bottle before it ran out, and it was super annoying. Waiting for your return to Pilates. Why would I return if I've never left? What are you talking about? 是不是从事设计的工作啊？不是，我是那个视频剪辑师，但是和社交媒体的那些短片相差很大。通常剪的是比较就是剪广告类的视频、电影、电视剧之类的。就比较大工程的东西，偶尔还是会有比较短的视频吧，但是都是比较高制作的。设计的话完全不行吧？你看过我画画吗？一塌糊涂，一天世界一塌糊涂。Hello PMGD, welcome in. 40 hours, is 40 hours a lot? I don't think I ever finished Cult of the Lamb. I got very close to finishing it, but I don't think I finished it. I have 22 hours. I have 22 hours on Call of the Lamb. I do want to go back one day. It was, I think, one of the very, very first games I streamed when I first started out streaming. And I think it'll be fun now that you guys know I stream. I don't know how many people were here when I streamed Call of the Lamb. I don't think I had enough chatters to fill up my village. Hopefully now I can have more than 3 villagers. High hopes. High hopes for my village when I go back to Call of the Lamb. Hello, Cooper. Good evening. You have time to do Pilates after work? I go for Pilates and I go back to work. Like, when I OT, I'll like leave and go to Pilates and then I'll come back after to continue working if it's like really really busy. Otherwise there's like I would just block out like a day where I can't OT too late and I'll go for class. Like I'll let everyone know that I have something on because my Pilates class isn't that early, so and it's quite relatively close to my workplace. I take like maybe close to slightly less than half an hour, 20 minutes to get there. So I can still stay back for quite a bit before I go for class. So I still manage to get like some exercise in. I really don't want to compromise. Like I really don't want to miss like at least like one session a week because I feel like it has helped me gain a lot more strength. Not like muscle because I think I don't take enough calories for like muscle gain. But I do feel like the quality, I don't know, like my health is a lot better. Like my body is a lot more healthy after like if you do like exercise here and there. So like it just kind of keeps your body active, so it's not as lethargic as before, and it's able to, I guess, like I don't know, function better in a sense, function better than before. Cause like it kind of like strengthens you up a little bit more in a sense, and I guess like the activity helps to like not let your I guess at least maintain your muscle so it doesn't just die. Because I feel like I have like muscle degradation or something from not doing any physical activities for the longest time. So I do try to. I think that's like something I don't want to compromise on for work. I do really still want to do my best to go to get like some physical activity in while I can. 胸签被我求完了，怎么人人都7000？没事，会轮到你的。风水轮流转，说的就是这。电视节目吗？也有，就看公司接的什么影片吧。就有时候还是就是有那种比较社交媒体向的广告，但就是看电视广告之类的吧，这种比较多，这种比较赚钱，或者像人家出新车什么的，各种牌子的广告吧，主要是广告接的比较多。就电视剧之类的话，电影之类的话，可能就是偶尔会有的东西吧。毕竟本地产业也不是那么发达，感觉没有那么多人想拍剧情向的视频，或者想生产就是这种东西，没有特别多人想做电视剧之类的，没有这个市场。 I really have to shower. Go shower, Stanky. Never thought that would be Gorilla stream at this time. Remember the days where I started stream at 12 a.m. every Friday? I'm too regen to do that now, but we can. I just feel bad because like next week, obviously, it's gonna be very hard for me to stream because I can already see the OT. Monday, Tuesday, I'm on set, and after that, I've got to edit whatever we shot on Monday and Tuesday. Client directors coming in probably like Friday, client on Monday, so I might even have to work on Saturday. I'll see if I can work from home on Saturday. If I can, then I might do a co-working stream on Saturday. And because of that, oh my gosh, my Japanese friend, how have you been? Good evening. Oh my gosh, every time I try to catch your stream, I can't hear anything. I don't know why. I think my audio balancing's off. Every time I go in, I can't hear anything. I'm like, is she talking or is she just working? I can't tell. That's so smart. It's so smart to have Pilates and go back to OT because it refreshes the mind and makes it more productive. Kind of, because you also take like a break, right, from whatever you're doing. So it helps you like have a sort of like, oh, wind down before going back. So you're going with fresh eyes as well, which is like something that's very important when you're doing like creative work. Sometimes I know like when I'm at a point where I'm like scrutinizing my work and I'm like, I'm not quite happy with what I've done yet, but I can't really see like a way to make it better, and I start making a lot of like nitpicky decisions when I'm working. I will call it a day because I'm like, okay, I need to go home, not look at this, and approach this with like fresh eyes. Completely like forget about what I've done today, come back and look at it again when I'm like rested and like been away from it for a while. Because you know, like when you watch something so many times, you start to like look into the details, and you're not supposed to be doing that. So I will like just leave it. I will leave it, go through something else, and come back to it after a period of time. I think it really helps to like go somewhere before you come back. Starting only OT already. Yeah, I've not gone home on time actually since I started working. I've only worked for less than a month. But I got my salary. Hello, 弟弟，春风晚上好。How have I been? Been honestly, like I I started working, fell sick, got better, still working. I've been OTing every day. But every day is really fun cuz I love working. Like not in a workaholic way, but I just really like the work I do. I love like editing stuff, like especially you guys know I love storytelling, so like it's just very fun for me. I get so much to do. It's really like I just hope my body can handle it type of thing because I really love like what I do. So it's like more fun for me when there's things to do versus when there isn't. But I know like my body is kind of weak still, like compared to like the average person, even though I'm probably in like my best condition right now. So I still try to keep a lookout to see if I can not overdo it, because you know you're going to have to be doing this for a long time, and I don't want to like just reach my limit in a month. You know, it's crazy. Congrats, I'm being paid. Yeah, I have medical coverage, guys. The next time I go to the hospital, I have MediSafe now. Yay! 终极大家望，包括放字幕加特效吗？对，但是过于就是科技的特效不关我的事，有专门做特效的 的职员，不关我的事。我就是剪，就是大概就是整个篇章的整个视频的节奏，就选用哪一个部分之类的，就是我是第一个裁剪员吧，剪辑师就是第一个接到食物链第一者，然后后面就是大概把大纲都剪完后才交出去，特效什么的，就是比较专业的人来做比较好看吧。YouTube 我是有作品可以看，但我不能分享出来，因为通常这种专业作品的话，就是会把团队每一个专业人士的名字挂上去，所以我放出来就会知道是就会报中之人，所以不能放，太难了。什么企业？那是什么企业？Security, it's awesome to have a job you like, exactly. But I've just been like doing this forever, and I think that while I do love my job, it's very hard to it's very hard to I don't know, it's like while I enjoy it, I think I've also grown to be disillusioned, and I've grown to like learn how to look at things objectively after working for so long. Because I've been in this industry forever, right? So when like people talk to me about it, they have like interns and whatever, and when they talk to me, and when I like ask about like what they want out of work, I feel like it's just a very targeted industry. I can't in good conscience recommend it to anyone else, because like if you don't like it, there's really nothing in it for you, because if you're talking about pay, you can get paid well in this industry. You're most likely gonna have a very low starting pay if you're not lucky enough. And obviously you can get paid the same amount for a lot less work in a different industry. And you guys have seen that I've been here 3 weeks and I've been working like OT every single day, even going back on weekends. So the hours on its own already, it's not great, right? It's not great objectively. Like if you look at it from like a logical standpoint, without factoring in the fact that like whether you are interested in your work or not. Yeah, the industry suck, the hours suck. the pay the pay depends. The pay depends, because if you are lucky, I think I'm very lucky in the sense that I got a lot of people who were not afraid to let me take a hand. Just dive into doing heavy duty work. So I got like my portfolio very, very quick. So I could get like a little bit more money out of it than anyone else. But it's very, very hard to be a video editor in this industry. I feel it's very saturated in the sense that there are a lot of very good, well trained editors. And the thing is that it's very hard to get good training nowadays, because there's not a lot of specialized companies anymore. There used to be like specialized companies, so like the editors usually didn't work directly under like a production company. Usually editors were all under like a post-production company, so this company only does editing, effects, audio, whatever. But now times have changed. Now people are working like in-house. So they like if you do not have that background in like a post-production company, I feel like these editors tend to not have like they're not as well trained. They don't have as much discipline when it comes to their work, and you can tell when you look at their project file. I think it's very, very distinguish. It's very distinct. Okay, it's just in your face. The moment you pull up the project, you know that um they're just not there, and it's very hard for people to go through that nowadays. And I was just very lucky that I got the chance to do that as well.刚加入现在的工作嘛，刚加入现在的公司，现在的工作其实在影视这一区我已经待了好几年了吧。其实剪辑，单说视频剪辑的话，我应该是从小就在学习的一个技能吧，但不是为了，当时不是为了工作还是什么缘由的，就单纯觉得好玩，就自己会去拍东西，然后自己剪辑，然后也喜欢，就是上学时候喜欢拍 vlog 记录日常。所以剪辑的话，大概是我做了一辈子的事情了。对我来说，就是几乎每一个软件都尝试过了的程度。然后后面开始接触这类的工作后，才开始比较专业一点吧。但其实，然后接触的工作项目也比较专业一点，比较高级一点。但其实单说剪辑的话，我已经干了一辈子了。然后就正式当就是主业来说的话，可能上学时期这样就开始了吧。上学时期，我剪视频也有5、6年了，因为上学时候也会接工作，也会接委托，所以那时候可能已经开始剪了，1小时，每小时收好像30-40块那种，然后去帮人家剪。Grads get paid like 5K per month. I don't think so. I don't think that's the accurate average. I think statistics are very skewed nowadays because like when people do surveys, it's only the people that are doing well that will go do like the survey. Like if you're getting paid like I don't know $1,000 a month, you would not go take the survey. I don't know, but from what I see around, isn't the manpower survey mandatory? They say that, but I remember like they said that about like the post grad survey as well. I did not do that survey. I did not do that survey. They say that, but what are they gonna do? Arrest you? Arrest you for not doing a survey? What is this? White collar crime? 感觉还不错，当时是不错。当学生的话，就是你想，你兼职能赚30-40新币，每小时30-40新币。这不比去就是咖啡厅打杂强多了吗？而且又是就是自己喜欢做又觉得不难做的事情，太爽了。但当就是 正业的话可能会比较辛苦一点吧。主要是就是如果你对这个行业，然后对这种工作没有热爱的话，是很难坚持下去的。因为工作环境的话，对很多人来说是高压环境，对我来说还好。那我很开心，我做的很开心，我没什么压力，嘻嘻哈哈，天天在那里嘻嘻哈哈，然后没事做就看一下书，然后人家可能就是你抗压能力不是特别好的话，很容易在那种环境里就是容易搞得身心都不健康吧，然后就可能怨念会很多，因为就是如果不喜欢的话，你就真的是没有理由去支撑下去啊，因为你干别的工作也能拿这个工资，其实做几年的话也能拿到，就是这相等的工资，可能还能拿得更高。有机遇的话，可能还能拿更好的工资，然后加班又不用天天加班，你每天9点到5点做完，做完就回家，做不完也不用做，压力没有那么高，然后工作环境比较稳定。我们的话就是工作环境比较突变吧，就是有时候忙起来是特别特别忙，闲的话也特别特别闲。虽然，但是感觉有时候大公司的话，比较小有名气的公司的话，通常是不会有空闲下来的时间的。You took so long to do the survey. I've never done any of the surveys they sent me, bro, and all my friends don't do the surveys as well. So like I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Like I've never even heard that it's mandatory. I just ignore it. I've never done any of the surveys. Every time they report like median salary, it's just very inaccurate, especially for like certain things where they lump like a cluster together. Like for example, when they talk about like, people with Bachelor of Arts, like do you know how many degrees are under the Bachelor of Arts? And they're like the median salary is like this amount. And I'm like, that's pretty inaccurate. Like if you go look at the actual like job listings, you will see that the offered salary range is actually really, really low. Really, really low. 这类工作其实需要花费很多精力，对，就是而且要就是跟很多人沟通，因为本身就是个比较靠审美来做的工作吧。每一个人的审美都不一样，每一个人理想表现出来的成品也会不一样，所以你跟很多方、甲方、乙方等等合作的时候，就会碰出很多不同的火花。有时候他们喜欢的东西和你喜欢的东西不一样，有时候就是你作为对这种比较有研究的一员去接触这个视频时候，和别人接触这视频时候想法会不一样。可能你是想要比较有创意的减法，别人想保守一点的减法，双方都没有错，就要怎么中和，然后怎么有效沟通，才能呈现出最好的作品。要去顾客的需要是需要，但通常我不需要去。我能回家就回家，我连在公司的就是饭局我都不是很想去，说实话。他们天天问我就是下班有空吗？我心想哦，我下班都几点？我不想，我想回家。Refusing to answer or providing false information. Is that what they say? Because I've never been fined. I've never been fined before. Also, your employer. I'm not too sure about that. Okay, and the thing about like my industry is that there's a lot of malpractice. There are some people who don't get CPF. Like, I mean, there are a lot of freelancers as well, so there's a lot of shady dealings here and there. And I'm afraid that's what you get for working in the government. 石油晚上好，谢谢石油的摩头虾。In 2025, the median gross monthly income for full-time. What the heck? Who are these people? I would think that if you earn like 5 to 6K, you're either in a very well supported industry or government job or kind of in the middle of your career, I would say. Like you're not like early on starting out. You know what I mean? Like you're probably like well in not really like established, but well into your career enough that you've had the chance to either move on to better places or get a promotion here and there, pay raises here and there if you've been like a loyal servant and staying like I don't know and being like you know like my friends who stay in like a single company for years and then they go there and be like I'm overworked, pay me please. And they get like a bit more money. But for someone like me, I always like I am a free spirit. I can't stay in one place for too long unless they accept me for who I am. So it's harder for me to do that, I guess. But I can still pull off like a you know, like when you swap between companies, they will pay you more. 想下班回家开台，对，没得开台的话，至少让我打下游戏吧。太惨，我觉得太就是，如果每一天的行程只有起床、上班、回家、吃饭、洗澡、睡觉，我觉得这样的人生很悲伤。就是即使是喜欢的工作，我觉得也要给我点时间，就是充下电，让我回一下能量，让我就是玩游戏，给我看一下书，就是有点休闲时间。我不喜欢就是回到家就得睡觉的感觉。我想要就是回到家还有是休闲时间，像现在这样，就是坐下来能够就是就算我没在打游戏，我也有能打游戏的选择。我就是想要有那个就是选择权，你懂吗？可能我真的就是精神状态不是特别好的话，就是有点困还是什么，我还是能够选择就是静下来看本书，然后看一下短视频，再去睡觉。不是，就是一回来就一定得睡，我就是一洗好澡就那么迟了，时间就已经11、12点，我就得去睡觉，根本没有选择。打开电脑，登上夜云，关一下夜云就去睡了，就这样子我会感觉人生很不充实，所以就是就有点心理不平衡。Hello Snakey，Hello Snakey，welcome in. Now that I know of, there was like a big hoo-ha in the media industry in Singapore. I don't know if you guys knew, but there was like this company that actively delayed and did not pay like their freelancers. Say it lasted for about like a year, I think, and that company went bankrupt. And it really surprised me because it's such a small company, and in this industry in Singapore everyone knows each other, which is why I don't mention, like, if you guys realize, I don't mention like company names as well that I work with, because I think like once you bring up like a company name, everyone knows each other. Everyone knows each other. It's very, very hard. it's very hard to protect your identity. Everyone knows each other or knows of each other, and it's just a very interconnected industry because it's so small that you've probably like, like a full-timer has probably like interned for like another place before they came to like this company, before they started their own company, stuff like that. It's very, very crazy. It's very, very crazy. But happy Friday, Sneaky. Honestly, I was debating if I should stream today, because I'll be streaming on the weekends, and I didn't want to be like too burnt out. But next week is going to be really hard for me to find time to stream, so I felt a little bit bad about that, and I decided to come on. 大多时间都贡献给工作了，对，但是就是即使喜欢工作的话，就觉得这样不行，这样的生活不健康，就感觉就是一天里我什么都没什么做就过去了吧。就即使是上班时候干了很多事情，我还是会觉得有一点空虚，因为我可能个人就是这样子吧。我觉得一天内没干个2、3件事情，我会有点难受。就是得多样化，我不能只做一样东西，不能单做一样东西。所以当时就是自己接委托时候，感觉对心理上来说比较健康，因为就是还能去充实一下自己，去约朋友吃个午餐，吃个下午茶，或者出去看个电影，自己跑出去看个电影什么的。自己在上班，你一定要去办公室嘛，然后工作时间也是不能自定，一定要在那个时间内去到点，就要去报到，就真的是差很多吧。Shower, work, come on, stream or sleep. Well, I guess I'm not getting in the ways of you guys sleeping schedules nowadays, because I'm also passing out at like 12. I come home and it's like 10, 11. I have like I either have dinner at work if I do stay like really late, or if I don't stay that late, I come home and like have dinner, and I like chill a little before I go shower, and it's like 10. And I'll just like run around for a bit on Warren's meat before I go to bed, which is like, okay, that's better than nothing to me. Like at least I have the time to like just play for a bit before I have to go off to bed. You guys know what I mean. Work while Kamani streams. I think that used to be the case when I streamed in the afternoon, no? Like when I stream in the afternoon, I'm pretty sure all of you guys were working and Skyping off. Like, everyone in chat, was that like work? And hiding from their bosses while I was playing games at like 1 p.m. I'm pretty sure that was like everybody here at that point in time. But now we can't do that anymore. No! Unless I somehow manage to come home early and then you guys are still working. Unless you guys are still working and I come home early, which is like I think that would be a very, very rare occasion. Because I'm pretty sure the odds are that you guys are going to come back way before I do. But I don't know. I just feel like it's been very fun. It's been a very fun 3 weeks. I've been very busy, but very fun. And I'm getting paid. Wow. I just saw like my salary in my pocket the other day when I was buying my Taifan. And I was paying for my Taiwan, and I saw, oh my gosh, money in my bank account. And I was so happy, and I was like, wait, how come I have so much money? And I was like, oh my gosh, a couple more $100 in my bank account. But I give all my money to my mom. I think I said this before. But I give all my money. Oh, sorry. I accidentally turned on the fan. I give my mom all my money, like all my salary. And she gives me an allowance. I get $500 a month, guys. Um, and my mom just manages my finances for me, because I think I'm not very sensitive to numbers. I think we all know that by now. I think we all know that by now. I'm not very like sensitive with like finances and numbers in general. So I think it's just easier for me as well to like give my money to my mom and have her manage my wealth for me. What's my salary range? Pretty low, on the low side, I think, for a university graduate with honors. Sometimes I try to not remind people that I'm educated, because then they'll start going, this classic like Asian adult thing to say. They're like, what the heck? You're a uni graduate and you're earning so little money. Why are you working in this industry? You could be doing something else. Why are you doing this? Why are you not doing that? And why did you study in this course in university when you could have gone to like a better course? You start getting like a barrage of these Asian adult questions, and I'm just like, help me right now, guys. I don't know, because I liked it. Sometimes I do wonder what it would have been like if I chased the dollar bills instead of my passion. But yeah. Yeah. It's like telling a streamer, why are you streaming when you don't make money, right? Like if you're not like who's like a top streamer, like, if you're not like Iron Mouse, why are you streaming? If you're not like Shy Lily, why are you streaming? It's like saying that. Basically, I get that in real life as well. Did I order fish on my typo? No, I only got vegetables on my typo because I'm a broke bitch. And it costs like $2-3. I have 500 a month, guys. That's why I was like, that is why when I spoke to people about like, oh, how much do you guys spend on your cat per month? Because I really want to get a pet, right? I was like, okay, so how much should I like look at to be spending per month if I get a pet? And then like someone told me like $500 a month average, and I was like, there can only be one of us. It's either me or the cat. Only one of us is getting fed, and I don't know. I'll have to apply for more allowance from my mom if I do get a pet. I do have some savings that I do not like give my mom that she allows. So like sometimes if I have leftover from my allowance, I get to keep it. Yeah, the pet spends the same amount of money as I do. That's crazy. That's crazy work. The pet is spending 500 a month. I spend 500 a month. My starting salary was 2.7. But if you think about it, I think the starting for this industry is still at that range, which if you think about is pretty screwed up. because like I talked to some people who are like much older in the industry, and they started off with like below 2000, like back in the days type of shit, right? Like they started off with below $2,000 as a full timer. They were getting like intern pay as a full timer. Isn't that wild? I think this industry just has not like moved in a very long time, because the rich get richer, right? And those that are tired of not being paid go on to like open up, like go start their own company, go have their own startup, and they become the abusers. And they become the abusers. Now they get the money and they hire people for cheap. Why no study law? Why no be doctor? This is like the question I got today as well. It was kind of funny because I think my boss was talking to me, and I think we were like having a conversation about editing first, alright? So let's start there. And I think I've been very open about this on stream. I think anybody can do my job. Like, in a sense that I really believe that video editing is a skill that anybody can pick up, anybody can learn if they are interested in it. It's not like a it's not like there is a minimum entry requirement, like there's no sort of like lock behind it, because like if you want to do maybe like it's the same with everything else actually, except for stuff like maybe going into law or being a doctor, because those are technically something you can learn without minimum requirements. But because of the nature of getting into law school and stuff like that, right, you need to um go through a lot of like academic routes, and that is something that you're kind of born with, I guess, because um I would say hard work does help, but it will not be enough in most of the cases for something that requires very, very much academic rigor, because it's like a very specific way of assessment, I would say. Not that you're dumb or whatever, I'm not saying that. I think it's just an environment that favors people with very strong short-term memory, first of all, critical thinking, and just like being able to grasp concepts in a very short amount of time, which is something that you can kind of uh, manage in real life in like a span of things. Like you can maybe grasp a concept, you take longer to do it, but you can grasp the concept. But in an academic like setting, most of the time it favors people who are able to do it in like a short amount of time, who get it like really quickly, like because it's such an intensive, like it's like a boot camp when you go to like these academic settings. So it definitely favors like certain type of people. And whereas for like skills like video editing, I think as long as you want to put in the effort, you can hone your skills. As long as you put yourself out there, you can learn the skill and you can get better at it. Because personally, I am not like a I didn't go like the so-called proper route of being like an editor as well. I wasn't in any like creative schools or whatever, cuz like in Singapore we have like a so-called correct route to do it, cuz most people either go to like very technical schools to do it. So I went through a whole like academic route and ended up doing video editing, versus like someone who was trained to be working in production forever, going into this industry. So like usually when you look at that, when you look at like the courses they took, the route they took, you would favor like the one that has been doing production related stuff since forever, right? Versus like someone who is like only approaching it after a whole lifetime of being like in academia. So it's like very unorthodox in a way. I wouldn't say that I am like a traditionally trained video editor in a sense. If you think about it, but it doesn't stop you from continuing to do stuff. I was able to still like edit as a part-time job. I was still able to apply for stuff and like it's kind of like break into the industry despite not having like so-called connections or whatever. Because if you are like alumni of like a technical school, usually you know seniors who are already in the industry, they'll help bring you in. Usually alumni tend to favor people who are from the same school as them as well, so you get a lot more opportunities. It definitely helps, but it's not impossible, and I don't think you need to be a very specific type of person to learn the skill. You probably just need passion. You probably just really need to love what you're doing to be able to put in that sort of effort. It's like a game. If you think about it, it's like someone who has like thousands of hours of playtime in like a specific game, they're going to be good at it in a sense where you might not be the best player initially, but you know enough about the game and you've played it enough to know like how to play the game. It's like when you see um challenges who do like no hit runs or whatever, you most likely they're not like, okay, they could be, but they don't have to be like insanely talented or have like insane reflexes. It just takes a lot of practice, and I think everything in life is sort of like that, including video editing. Whilst my boss and the other director does not agree, they're like, no, I don't think anyone can be an editor, but I really do feel that way personally, and that's why like when everyone comes in and they're like, oh, can you teach us how to edit, and I'm just like, you just have to start. You just gotta start cutting things up, okay? When you don't start, you will never learn. That's the truth about anything, any skill in general. If you never take the first step and you never start, you will never ever get to learning. You just have to put yourself out there. Even interns get paid $2,000 for not contributing much. Yeah, must be nice. I think the intern at my current place is getting like $1,000. I think. And I feel really bad when I think sometimes because they interns get lunch for the full timers sometimes. So sometimes if people forget to pay them back for lunch, it's kind of rough. And honestly, the amount of hours they work while being paid peanuts. It's insane, isn't it? Just like think about their transport, how much it takes every day to go to and fro. Oh, the amount they have to spend on food. It doesn't even cover anything. Maybe everyone can do it, but not everyone has the same enthusiasm. I don't think I show my enthusiasm outwardly. Only they ask me like, "How is it?" And I'm like, "It's very fun." They're like, "What?" But most of the time, I'm pretty chill. And like just the other day, my boss was like, "You are working so quickly," and I'm like, "What do you mean? I'm having the time of my life." Like there was like this one job that was passed to me at the very last minute because no one else was free to do it, and I was like, okay, I think I can take it on because I just handed something up and I finished it in like 2 hours. But I felt bad to turn it up in 2 hours, so I waited till the next day and I turned it up in the morning. And he was like, "That was so quick," and I was like a little bit guilty because I literally finished it at like 6:30 p.m. the day before, and I went into work, um, rolled around in my chair, and sent it out at 10:30 in the morning. And he was like, "That was so quick," and I was like, actually, I finished it yesterday." A little bad for doing that, but it's like I feel like it'd be like worse if I sent it really quick. They'll start expecting that like I would work at this pace forever. Kaboom! Good evening. More like editing isn't like lawyers or doctors which get approved. Yeah. Like I think anyone can learn law. Like I agree with what you said. It's just that to get like the certification to be a lawyer, I don't think everyone is built for that. Just because of the nature of like the assessment process, you know? Not everyone does exams well, that's for sure. I love studying. I don't love exams. They're okay. I can deal with them. But I know of people who really just cannot perform during these sorts of assessments. So, yeah. It's okay. If you finish quick, you are right. They did give me they gave me like extra stuff to do because like they probably thought I was really free. They just saw me rolling around my chair all the time. They're like, "Is she doing work?" But every time they see me like rolling around, they start thinking of things for me to do, like director's cut and everything. But I think once I get like the vibe of what they're going for, I go really quick. So it didn't really hinder me much. I finished everything in a day as well. Most of the time, I'm just waiting for people to be free so I can show them what I've done. I'm like, "So by the way, I did this. Can you take a look so we can iron it out?" So like I come in, for example, if I'm like done at like 1 p.m., but like the person I'm supposed to work with is like in a meeting, I'll just sit around till like 3 and like talk to the guy, and then like I just work up the changes. I pull them back in at like 4, and I'm done. When they're like, "Okay, this is great," and I'm like, "Okay, I guess I'm done for the day," and I just roll around in my chair reading on my little Kobo. Sometimes I take a little nap if I'm in the bigger suite because nobody can see me in there. There's like 4 gigantic monitors staring at my face. Nobody knows what I'm doing. I just nap a little. Can't I go home? Oh my god. Just in case, like I think because it's a very like volatile thing, like if something comes in at like let's say like if you end work at 6, if something comes in at 5:30, you gotta do it, right? So I can't go home at like 4. You know what I mean? Unless it's like a very special reason to it. Like I think when I was very, very sick, after like days of fever on like one of the days they sent me home at like 4. I actually didn't want to go, but like I didn't want to go because I was a little busybody and I wanted to watch the freelancer work. I was learning, secretly learning, and they were like, "Go home, go home," and it was like 10 a.m. and I'm like, and then I went to like buy lunch with the intern, and I like stayed around for a bit more, and I started like fevering. And they're like, go home, please. We need you alive for the next week. You are needed. I cannot have you passing away. And I'm like, okay, 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 okay. I'm going home. Bye. And I went home at like 4. I just knocked something over. I almost died from electrocution, guys. There's been so many mosies lately. My dad put like the electric thingy, mosina thingy. I knocked it over. I almost got electrocuted. Spoiling the market. I don't know why, but honestly, I work pretty quick when it comes to editing. I think because I just edited so many things. You kind of know how it works now. The only thing that you need to iron out is like the quirks of each director you're working with. So I work really quick. The only time I take really long is because I am a little bit of like I don't like to show my stuff to people until I'm like completely okay with it. I've worked through that though, like I'm getting over that. But I like hoard the work to myself. I don't want to show it to anybody, and I don't let anybody see it until I'm like 100% happy with it. But you can never be 100% happy with it because I have mental illness, and I just am not happy. I just feel like I can do something better, and sometimes it just takes like one person to come in with like fresh eyes that hasn't been looking at it for like the past 30 hours to like look at it, and then you will be able to kind of get to the place you want, I guess. But I'm way like better with that right now. I used to like finish things in like a couple hours, and then I would look at it for 10 hours. For the next 10 hours, I'll be replaying it over and over and over again because I'm not happy and I don't want to show it to anybody. I have like I have that really bad problem. Like it's mental illness. I know it, but I just can't get over it. I just really like I just hoard it to myself and I don't want to show anybody until it's like done. But like yeah, I think I'm getting better with that. I'll just like before I show it to someone, I'll just be like, okay, this is the thought process. Really rough. Let's just work through it together. And then like the funny thing is, right? Every time I do show my work to someone, they're like, "Great, this is great, thanks," and there's like, "Good job," and I'm just like, "What?" Because it's like I could have handed this like 20 hours ago. I could have handed this in 20 hours earlier if that was the case. I just spent like 20 hours stressing over it because I feel like it's not good enough. And then everyone's like, this is so good. And I'm like, what? Oh, but okay, I'll take it. And then move on with life. It's just mental illness. I keep calling it that. I just keep telling my friends I think I'm mentally ill because I have this problem. But I think I'm getting a lot better at managing it. Cause like I guess over the years I think I'm just used to positive feedback. So uh I just kind of know I just kind of know that it's me. So like I'm more self-aware when I'm doing stuff and I'm like, okay, I think at this point it's me being harsh on myself and I need to let go. I need to show somebody so they can tell me if I'm going in the right direction or not. There's no point like guessing on my own because if it's wrong, it's wrong. If it's great, right? There's no in between. If it's not the vibes they're going for, if I show it to them now and they tell me now, I have like more time to work on it. And even if it isn't, and I tell them like my thought process, sometimes they do end up like taking what you suggest because they think that oh that works. That's like a lot better than what I had in mind. So I think I'm a lot better in that sense. It just used to be something that was really bad, especially when I'm freelancing. There's nothing to keep me in check. Because if you're working in office, people will be like, "So are you done?" And I'm like, "I am, but I was technically done like 20 hours ago." But yeah, you can have a look at it if you want. When they're like, "Can I look at it?" I'm like, "No, I'm not done. Go out." Stop coming into my office. How's the vibes? Really fun. I think I'm just not like a extroverted person. So it takes a while for me to warm up to everybody. But I think I'm able to hold like individual conversations okay. So I am still like I've talked to like almost everyone like individually in the office, and it's quite chill. I wouldn't say I'm like besties with everyone, but it's quite okay. A lot better than my previous place, that's for sure. The place that made me wanna not work in office anymore. I think at least here everyone is like, I guess the extroverted people make like a point to be extroverted, and they're not so like cliquish. Which can happen. It's not that there's anything wrong with that. I think sometimes with large offices people get a bit cliquish because you do have like closer friends compared to other people, right? But here you don't really feel that. And I do talk to people when I go to the pantry because I've been getting so much water, right? I just talk to people, and people are very nice. Even the people at the RBF, some people are just very scary. They're very intimidating. I get very intimidated by people with angry faces because I think I'm a very smiley person. I think I like just like smile at people all the time. I don't know why. Might be because I used to have very big teeth and I just can't close my mouth, and it's just become a facial habit now. Sometimes I just think about it. I'm like, honestly I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why. Um Oh John, welcome in. Used to have big teeth before. I mean, I still do have huge teeth, but because I corrected my bite, they're not as they're not in the way anymore. I used to, I think, smile really easily. Like the moment I spoke, I'm already smiling because I had huge teeth, and they were like always showing. You can see like all my front teeth when I talk to people, and I think I just, I don't know. I just tend to smile a lot. I don't know why. I don't know why. This needs to be a psychological study. Do you guys usually like speak with like a neutral expression, or do you guys usually speak like smiley or angry? This needs to be a survey. I fun. Because I realized that like some people they speak with like very neutral slash um teetering on not so happy. And it stresses me out when they do that, because I don't know if they're angry or not, but like when you listen to them you realize that they're not like upset, they just look upset. I'm always smiling and I don't know why. Even when I am unhappy I am smiling, like not even like unhappy, I'll be saying something like I don't like doing this, and then I'll smile. It's like, but it's like the type of smile that's like, what can I do, you know? But it's still a smile. I think I'm always just smiling, but it's I don't know why. I don't know who Pavloved me into being a smiley person. It's like I'm really like thinking really hard about it. I don't know. I don't know how this happened. It depends on who I'm talking to. Like you can control like your facial expressions when you're talking, because I feel like when I talk to people I can't really control my facial expressions. I'm like an open book, cuz like I think when I was talking to Didi the other day, there was like once when I was talking to Didi and she's like, "You're very expressive," and I was like, "Am I?" I think I just like show everything on my face. It's like even when I'm like talking to someone, I'll be like, very openly disappointed. I'm like, what? No. I can't poker face. I can't poker face. This is why I can't gamble. Okay, I'm not meant for the gamble life. It was dictated. Oh my gosh, you guys know I almost died when I was a baby. I mean, for other reasons as well, but because I wasn't crying. Like when I was birthed, I wasn't crying. So like, you know, like babies are supposed to cry so you can breathe, but we didn't. Oh, okay. I'm telling you guys now. I almost like died because I kept laughing when I was born. Like not even laughing. I was just smiling. According to my mom, I just kept smiling at the freaking nurse. Okay, I have a problem. Maybe the nurse looked really good. I don't know. Um, according to my mom, when I was born, I just kept smiling, and everyone was panicking because I couldn't cry, and they like had to like beat me up for me to cry. Like they tried every single method ever and they just couldn't get me to cry and so they had to beat me up. And that's how I survived my first few seconds as a baby. And then afterwards everything else happened. My health isn't really good, but that was my first encounter with death. Almost died from smiling at birth. This must be fate. I think I just had this issue, this smiley issue from birth. It's just a problem that I'm going to have for the rest of my life. Which is bad. Apparently you get wrinkles if you keep smiling, and I smile all the time. But then I guess if I'm smiling all the time, they can't see the wrinkles, right? Because it's as my cheekbones are permanently activated. I have RBF plus monotone. That's really bad. Okay, but I think the monotone problem is something that all, not all, okay, blanket statement, but I think a huge majority of Singaporeans face. Like it's a problem that a huge majority of Singaporeans face. I think a lot of Singaporeans are very, very monotonous. And it's just part and parcel of like Singlish, I think, because in Singlish people don't really uh focus on intonation. So when you don't really like articulate your words in like a specific manner, you will be monotonous. Like it's very like deadpanny. People don't mean to do it, but I think it's just the manner of speech. If you speak Singlish, it is very, very monotonous most of the time. There are people who do speak Singlish like a little bit more, with a little bit more emotion. With a little bit more like in a more emotive way. But I think as like at its core, it's just a very flat um way of speaking, and Singaporeans tend to do that. I don't think it's like a you problem. I think monotonous speaking is something that a lot of Singaporeans had to deal with. I get like the shock of my life every time I speak to someone who is like super duper duper like Singlishy. Like not in the, I think in general most people nowadays that I interact with, they do speak Singlish, but it's not to the point of like there is the extremity where if they do speak like full blown Singlish to you, you would not be able to understand what is going on type of Singlish. And there's like the in between where people still have like sentences that is grammatically correct in between like the random efficiency type Singlish sentences, and that's chill. That's totally chill. I don't think I can control. I think it's the COVID. I think it's like wearing masks for so long so you don't have to hide your expressions, and then like now you just can't learn it again. You just can't learn to control your expressions anymore. I used to like giggle to myself on the train, guys, because I had like a mask on. Like they can't see me. I just have like that mindset. Nobody can see what I'm doing. So like giggle to myself when I when I think of something funny. Do you guys have that moment like when you suddenly like recall something that happened that was really funny and I just laugh to myself? Like I'll sit there and I'll like be stoning and suddenly I just remember like the funniest thing my friend ever said and I just start giggling. And people just think I'm crazy, but they don't get it. They don't know what my friend says. The funniest shit ever. At least you have a great smile. I don't know, actually. I don't know if I have a nice smile or not. I don't think I've gotten like genuine feedback. Like nobody has come up to me and be like except for like people that are trying to hit on you, like I do not take those as genuine commands. I'm just like but like I don't think anyone has been like genuinely like said that my smile looked good. I've gotten like your eyes look good, but I've never gotten your smile looks good. So um I can't speak on that. They did comment about something else, but I don't think I can share that because I feel like that might be an identifying factor. But yeah, I think usually I get the most compliments for my eyes. But then again, I don't know. Is that like the facial feature that people pay the most attention to? Because I feel like I don't really look at people's teeth. You know what I mean? Like if someone's smiling, I don't really look at their smile. I do feel like when I'm talking to someone, most of the time looking at their eyes. So maybe that's why. Because like when you talk to someone, that's the first thing you notice. So I do get a lot of those from people around me. They'll just like suddenly make a comment, and I think the funniest one I've gotten was your eyes are really big for for Chinese person, Asian person. And I was like, what's that supposed to mean? Just be racist or something. I can't tell which one's worst. 初见，你好，晚上好，欢迎来到直播间。I don't know which is worse. I've gotten like wow, you're actually really pretty when you cry. So like I was not pretty when I wasn't crying. Weirdo versus wow, you have really big eyes for an Asian. I don't know which one is worse, guys. I don't know which is worse. The weirdo remark or the racist remark. But then again, the freaking racist remark came from a Asian person, so I don't know. Is it racist if an Asian person says to you, "You have really big eyes for an Asian"? Killing me, guys. They are killing me. If you don't know how to give compliments, just don't. Oh, but you guys know what was like the biggest like compliment I've ever gotten? I worked with this like profile and his wife had dementia, and I was with this dementia patient for a big part of the day, and she called me a princess, and I was like, "Oh, but I can't go home," and because she kept telling me to go home. She kept telling me to go home. Like, oh, why are you staying out here in the heat? Oh, you should go home. And I was like, I'm working, ma'am. This is my job. I'm supposed to stand here. I can't go. But thank you, I guess. And I think it's like, it's genuine because it's a dementia patient. They don't have the capacity to lie to you anymore. Do you need a direction? I know how to go there. Actually, I don't. I'm just saying. I don't know how to go to the IMH. But if I took a Grab, I probably could. or like go on Google Maps. I don't know. It's pretty small here in Singapore. Everywhere is pretty accessible. I could pull it off. I could go to IMH if I wanted to. The only time I've been to a psychologist was when I was being assessed for my ADHD as a child. Ever since then, I've only been assessed by normal physicians. And it was COVID. I sometimes do weird faces. That's kind of funny, right? I feel like I'm not the only person that did it. It's just the safety of knowing that they're not gonna see it, right? I used to smile at people under my mask, but they can't tell. I always smile at people from under my mask, but they can't tell. So I don't know. Sometimes I forget, and then I'll be very upset, and then I'm like, why didn't you smile back at me? To my friend, she's like, bitch, you're wearing a mask. I can't tell. And I think that's where I get my terrible habit of waving to everyone from. It's like freaking muscle memory at this point, guys. I have like a freaking waving reflex because there was this one time when I was at an event and I was just taking care of the station for a bit, right? And this person walked up to the store, right? Walked up to where I was and they waved at me. And I just immediately waved back. But after 3 seconds, my brain was like, who the heck is this person? Who the hell did I just wave to? I was so confused. And then when the person that was in charge of the station came back, I went to them and I was like, oh my gosh, someone just waved to me and I think they thought I was you. And I just waved back because I just have a freaking muscle reflex at this point. Like, if I see someone waving to me, most likely I'm waving back. When the person was waving to someone else, the thing is they weren't. So it's like, you guys know, when you go to events and there are mini I'll call them booths, I guess, mini booths, and each person is for example, if you go to drinks and then this person is standing at the drink station, you know this person, right? You know it's this person. It's a very specific person at that area. And this guy just walked up and waved to me, and there's no one behind me because the way events are set up, usually these like stations where you have things going on, they're all around the corners of the event, right? So that the middle is a mingling ground. So I was just at the freaking side against the wall and they freaking waved to me and I was like, who the hell? After I waved back, guys, I did not register that I did not know this person before I waved back. So I just freaking waved back and I was like, holy shit, who am I waving to? Get into trouble. I do that when I'm on the roads as well. I'm on the streets. If some person waves to me, I will wave back. Without second thought, I just wave. I keep waving when I say hello. You guys can't see it. But sometimes when people come into chat, I will wave. You guys can't see it, but I'm waving. When I say hello and when I say goodbye, I am waving. I'm always waving. I'm like a freaking emote. I am like the emote. O slash. I'm always freaking waving. And I sometimes I feel like I feel really like immature. Like I don't feel like I am carrying the maturity and poise of an adult because I just keep smiling at people and waving. See, very freaking like childish behavior. I want to fix this. I want to be like I don't know. I want to be not so approachable. Like recently we had like the feng shui master drop by, right? And he was like talking and he was like telling us about our, I guess, like the type of life that you will lead, right? And he said that my sister is forced to be very independent because when people see her, they don't really want to approach her. This is like very rough. Like I'm not giving like a full reading type of thing, but it's like a very rough like translation. It's not very like detailed, like accurate translation as well, but just a very rough translation in case you guys were like wondering. But when he did mine, he's like, "Oh, you have like very approachable energy." So like everyone will like come to you and like befriend you and whatever. And you just got to watch out cuz you know, some people might not be true friends. And I was like, "Oh, this is why people ask me for directions all the time." When I'm bad at directions, guys, I feel like it's a thing that happens every time I travel. A local person will ask me for directions, and I'm like, I don't even go here. I don't even go here, ma'am. I don't even speak your language. I don't know how to go where you want to go either. I'm also trying to figure my way around. But honestly, even if someone asked me in Singapore, I might not be able to answer them because like there was one someone asked me where they could like how they could walk to the Merlion and I was like, I don't know. Never walked to the Merlion before. I mean, I know where it is at the back of my mind, but I don't know how to go there. So even if they asked me for help in Singapore, it's not very I'm not I'm not the best candidate. just don't just don't ask me anything. I feel so stressed. Was like I'm like I want to be helpful, but I really don't know where you guys should be going and I don't want to send someone in the wrong direction. It will come naturally, just enjoy being yourself. Sometimes I feel like but sometimes I feel like I want to be perceived as a mature person. I want to be perceived as like a capable adult. No one sees it that way, but I wanna I wanna be seen as like a big girly. I don't know, cause like I realized something, cause I told my mom that this new intern that came in we're quite close. I mean like not in like we're besties type of way, but she often talks to me a lot and stuff like that compared to like the other people in office. And my mom was like, it's because you're like a kid. And I was like, oh no, I want to be seen as like a capable adult. So I'm going to work hard. First we start by not waving to everybody. This is my first step. Okay, and then the second step is not smiling constantly. Nobody takes me seriously. Because I'm smiling all the time. I think I've come to this conclusion, guys. I've come to the conclusion that no one takes me seriously because I'm smiling all the time. You guys can prove me wrong, but I don't know. I don't know. New Year goals, yeah. Number one, stop waving. Number two, stop smiling all the time. My inner child is still actively active. I don't know. I don't know. I feel pretty adult. I don't know. Do I not feel like an adult? What do you guys think? I think I'm super mature. I feel like I'm a pretty adult presenting person. But I'm very worried about the be careful that not everyone is a true friend prediction. I was like, no, I don't want fake friends. Now you're gonna make me stressed for nothing. You're very demure. Thank you. I only know I only know if I walk myself. But yeah, like if I'm there, I will know how to get there, but I don't know how to give instructions to the place. I just have like the vibe. I know how to walk there. I don't know how to go there. Like I don't have that knowledge, but when I am in that place, I kind of know where to go, you know? And I just go by the vibes. I have a really cold face when I'm alone. Like my friend can talk to the barbers, but they won't ever talk to me. I think so too. Okay, honestly, let me think. Let me think. I think when I'm very, very uncomfortable, maybe, then I would. That's the only time where I don't really have like an expression. But most of the time, I think I look a little smiley. Like my resting face. I don't think I have a resting face. My face is never resting. I'm either pouting or smiling. There's no in between. Like people can tell when I am unhappy or like if I'm thinking really hard because I will be having an upset expression. I'm thinking. It's like written on my face. I'm thinking. No, disturb. I am thinking. I am thinking very hard. You can see it on my face. But yeah, I feel like a lot of the times the random strangers do talk to me, especially like service people as well. It's quite chill. But honestly, I don't know. I don't think it's a bad thing sometimes because obviously it's better than making people uncomfortable. I think I don't want to make people uncomfortable, and I don't need people to be scared of me, but I do wish that people would take me seriously. I think that's like the problem because if someone is always like I think very um positive, I think you need like a I can get angry too. Sort of like side to you for people to take you seriously. Otherwise they will feel like you don't get angry anyway and then they'll just keep pushing your boundaries. That's what I personally believe. So far, and I'm like the type of person where I don't really get upset until someone crosses the line, right? Like I think there are different types of people, and some people have like a range of like I can I get mildly angry when this person does this. I get very angry when this person does this. But for me, it's like 0 and 100. Because, like, no matter what someone does, as long as, like, it's within, like, in my head, like, okay, I can deal with it sort of range, I don't really get upset over it. But the moment they cross, like, the line, I will just cut them off. There's like no in between for me. There is only like forgivable and unforgivable, tolerable and untolerable. Cause like I will never really get upset over anything. I just get past like a certain point and I'm like, I don't think you're a very nice person. I'm not gonna hang out with you anymore. That's all I get. I just like it's either like okay, I can accept that people have flaws, and then I'm like okay, this flaw is a little bit too much. There's no in between, and I don't think that's a good thing because I think to people it might feel like I'm just randomly cutting them off over one thing, but it is like an accumulation of like everything that I have like um tolerated before, but I just don't get upset. And I never really get upset over anything. I just get a bit sad. I think like I just feel like oh why did they do that? And I just get like sad. But then I get over it. After I just like cut the person off. And I think that happens to a lot of my stuff. And I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit stupid, but sometimes things come to me afterwards. Like after when I'm talking to someone, I don't have my guard up all the time, right? If I'm talking to a friend. So when we're having a conversation, um I would just answer them without thinking too much about what they're asking. But then when I go back, like when something feels off, you have a gut feeling, right? So it will like nag at me, and then I'll like revisit what happened, and I'll be like, wait, why are they, why did they ask me that, and why are they like doing this, and why did they say that? Like that sort of like hindsight. I see everything in hindsight. I think I don't respond like immediately, and I take a while to process like what happened, and like look at the situation again when I'm removed from it. So I think it seems like a little bit of like a whiplash for some people, because like in that moment I'm not like upset or anything when it happened, but afterwards when I realized like what they were doing, I feel a bit betrayed, and then I just like, oh, actually I that was wrong. You shouldn't have done that. That was not a nice thing to do. And I just like walk away. Walk away from like the friendship. Cheek muscles, permanently active passive, have like palma activated cheekbones. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I'm so tired all the time. I use up like 99% of my calories every day working out my facial muscles. I used to be very chill, but after I started working, I think like even when it's working, like what is making you emotional though? Because when I'm at work, I think I'm like super zen. I get to the point where I'm like, this is it. There's no point being stressed about it, because when I'm stressed about it, it's not gonna change anything, and I just chill. I'm just chilling. I will work at my own pace And like to me it's like whatever people do, it's like just part of their job. I do like recognize when people are incompetent, but it doesn't really bother me when they're incompetent, as long as I'm doing my part right. And yeah, I just like, as long as I don't feel like, if someone comes up and they're like, so why isn't this done, it's not my fault, you know what I mean? So I just like, um you know this was given to me late because this person was incompetent, so I've only done up to here, which is reasonable, it's not my fault, that sort of thing. I feel like work with work stuff, I'm even more chill because I'm just like, I know, like in good conscience that I've done what I needed to do. So it's very, very chill. I don't bother about it. Perma smile. Perma smile. Would you guys rather have like permanent permanent smiling or RBF? If you guys could choose, would you rather be a smiley person or someone with RBF? I've always wondered what it's like to have RBF, honestly. I think, okay. Honestly, I think I might have RBF if I did have a resting face. My problem is that I do not let the RBF activate. That's the problem. For my case, I'm working in quality control team, but when a defect happens, they can come up with a very ridiculous reason just to avoid responsibility. I guess that can get annoying in the moment. But I guess because I'm a very whiny person, I say that like it's a redeeming quality. I'm a very whiny person. So like the negativity leaves me immediately. You guys know what I mean? Like when something happens and I'm like, "Rah," but then it doesn't stay with me. Cause like I think like if you keep holding on to it and you think about it, sometimes it just gnaws at you. But I think because I just whine about everything, I'm like, no, I don't wanna go, and then I go anyway. But at least it's like it's said out loud. You've released it into the open, and your um upsetness has been heard. So like I do feel a bit better, and I think like it, a lot of my close friends know, so they don't take it to heart. Because like sometimes I'll just whine about something, but like once I've like complained about it, it has left me and I don't really feel anything after. I'm actually okay. It's like, for example, if someone like let me think of like what's a good example. What's a good situation? Like let me think. What's like a good like general thing? I'm thinking very hard, but I can't think of like a generalish example. Maybe boss bully. Not really. It's like oh yeah, maybe like when I'm playing games as well, I'll just be like, "Oh, this boss is so hard," but like I don't really carry that with me. You guys know like people who play games and they actually rage. I can't relate because I like the moment it happens to me, I'm already complaining. I'm already like whining about it. I can't pretend to not be affected. I'm like, no. But I don't actually feel annoyed. I think because I whine so much, it just leaves me. It just doesn't. The negativity is already exiting my body the moment it happens. You guys know what I mean? My secret is angry all the time. Yeah, I feel like if you let it out before you're actually really angry, it won't get to the point where you're actually angry. You guys know what I mean? Like if someone is constantly annoying you or something at work, and then you're like, well, you're always annoying me. You're always doing this. You're always doing this. It's so annoying. And like, I guess to them it'll just seem like a funny thing because you're just whining, but at the same time, you get it out of your system. You know what I mean? Like once it's out of your system, you kind of like trivialize it after all. 有事就发疯，对，有一点小事就发疯。我就属于那种，就是人家有时候朋友会叫我做事情，我不想出去嘛，然后他们就会说那别去了这样，其实也是还行，你想去就去吧，然后我们就去了，反正就要先就是拒绝内耗，有事就说，不要憋在心里，除非是就是会让人伤心或让人不舒服的话。Trying to get back to my chill self. I hope you get there. I think it'll be healthier for you mentally as well if you get to that point. I think like once you stop being worried about everything, life will get better. Stop overthinking. Angry all the time. I think it's like the moment you say it, or like sometimes I'll just be like, oh, you know, like they're like, oh, there are changes and they want to do this, they want to do that. I'm like, no, but I like this one better. And then it's out of my system, and then I will move. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Why is there another boss? Is this also from Ark Knights? This is not the triangle thing that was attacking us before. Guys, we're getting attacked by Sandman. Help! What the heck? They have another boss now. This is insane. This is not the one that was attacking us before. Oh my gosh, my chatters! My chatters are getting eaten like crazy. Oh no! What is this? I don't even know how you guys can fight back. Every day I just keep seeing like this happen like it's a freaking natural disaster. Like Chad just got hit by an earthquake or something. I do want to play Enfield though. Are you guys having fun? Are you guys having fun in Enfield? I want to play, but I'm being disciplined. I'll not start until I have the time. But I keep seeing it. It looks so good. We did it. Oh my gosh! You guys won, even though you guys were getting tossed like the balls at the circus. You got a code from fighting this? Wait, you guys get a code from fighting this? That's crazy. What? I'm not even an NPO streamer, guys. What is happening? You guys get codes when you guys win the raid? Wow. 头好痒，要长脑子的感觉，为什么会这样？因为很难吗？很难打嘛。其实我是想看看剧情，因为我觉得就是感觉这种大制作可能剧情会写的比较好一点吧，就比较好奇它的剧情，想去玩一下。然后又是末日主题是吧？跟明朝有点相似，而且又是个老牌游戏嘛，明日方舟老牌游戏，所以自然会就是有点好奇。The factory system. Wait, I can change avatars? What do you mean? What do you become? What the heck? What are those? What are those? Are those the Arknight's characters? I think you guys are tiny because they probably use like a smaller sprite compared to what I commissioned for the for my stream avatars. The factory system, how is the factory system? Like you have a lot of, is it comparable to like the factory in reverse 1999? Because I've given up on that. The freaking critters, I've freaking given up trying to do that. I'm like, I cannot deal with this. I'm too stupid. I can't. Give up. I just play the game normally as much as I can. But yeah, I really like the theme of Arknights so far, like from what I've seen. What the heck? Hello, Christy. Good evening. Welcome in. I like how it looks. I'm streaming. Okay, guys, I need to give my mom the Wi-Fi when she literally stays in this house. But let me find the Wi-Fi password. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, I just got ambushed IRL. I was like, you're welcome. Holy guys. I was like, who is opening my door? Who's opening my door? And it was my mom. I was like, what's she doing? Why is she coming to my room at 12 a.m.? It turns out she doesn't have the freaking Wi-Fi password. She's been staying here for 3 weeks and she doesn't have the Wi-Fi password. Hello, Christy. I've been doing well. I've been having a lot of fun at work. I've been having a lot of fun at work. The factory. No, I'm too stupid for that. Okay, maybe I shouldn't play Enfields. From what I'm seeing, I feel like I will not get enough artifacts. Have you been playing Enfields, Christy? Are you an Arknights enjoyer? Are you an Arknights player? I never know. Because like I feel like Arknights is such a classic gacha that there's just like Arknight players lurking everywhere. And then you don't know until you mention it. And then they pop out of nowhere. They have blueprint systems for dumb people like me. I'm stupid. I can't. I think it is a struggle for me to have to like I think it's not just that, but like constantly having to do it is the problem. They need to have like foolproof methods like in Warren's Meat where they put like a freaking recommended tag and you're like, yeah, that shit good. You know what I mean? Like instead of like having to pull up a guide to look at what you got, like I can just go on like Warren's Meat. I like do the tuning or whatever it's called and they're like, yeah, this shit is good. And like, thanks. I got it. versus like having to like think about it critically. HSR. We're still committed to HSR and ZZZ. That's insane. Honestly, ZZZ I think is okay, but HSR is insane. I think it's such a chore to play HSR, but that's just me. I feel like HSR is just so slow for for no reason. Maybe I just don't like. I just don't like to play turn-based stuff. I think it's just not for me. Maybe. Gonna go now. Rest well, Snow. I'll see you on the weekends if I do. Thank you for coming in. You can copy others' results and put it on your map directly. I think the thing about Arknights is also like it's another open world game, and I'm already playing Wherein's Meat, so like too many open world games might just like burn me out, especially since I'm working. It's very tiring. You can't say that. Oh my gosh, did you go to the Persona Cafe? I wanted to drop by, but then life got so busy out of nowhere. I can't go anywhere anymore. The what cafe? There's a Persona Cafe in Singapore, you guys. Any plus with any plus. Wait, I don't mind. We can go together. Yeah, there's a Persona Cafe. I don't know if it's still up. It's been up for a while now. I keep telling myself I'm gonna go, and then I was randomly headhunted and employed. All the headhunting came out of nowhere. I got employed and I never got to go. Help me, guys. When I was like in December, happily planning my year ahead, I did not expect to be whirlwinded into the corporal life so quickly. I kind of thought I would be working, like, I would be starting work in March or something. I didn't think I would be freaking working right now. Holy. It'll be around 5th March. Ooh. Let me think. Should we go after Chinese New Year? Since it's coming up soon. I'm super busy next week. Right? We should go after Chinese New Year. When everyone's kind of free and not ready to go back to work, so everything will slow down a little bit. Yay! I just want to go look, because I think like for Persona 5 merch, they keep using the same like photos. They keep using the same photos, so I'm not very tempted. I need to go Chinese New Year clothes shopping too, guys. That's so much money. But I need to get my Chinese New Year clothes shopping done as well. I was supposed to go shopping today with my sister after work, but I ended work late, so we decided not to go because like everything would be closing really quickly by the time we got to town. So I was like, let's do it another day. From Taobao. I want to try on the clothes though. The thing with Taobao clothes is that sometimes it's not very fitting and you can't really try it on, so you won't know if it's like suitable or not until you get it. It's too much of a hassle. And especially for like Chinese New Year clothes, which is like a very specific print slash like cutting, it's like easier to just get it, and you don't have to worry about whether it'll come in time because you just go down and grab it, right? Yeah, I don't think it'll reach here by Chinese New Year as well because they have like a really long break coming up for Chinese New Year in China. They have like weeks off. I don't think I can freaking Taobao anything over. It will not get here in time. I do have like a few clothes in my cart right now. Like I have a few pieces that I want to get. Is I need a jacket for work. And I found a few that I wanna choose from. And I wanted to get a few more like basic pieces to wear to work, so that, you know, it's not so obvious when I wear them over and over again, if they're like basic, like without prints and stuff. I also need t-shirts for T-shirt Friday. It's not real. I invented it. I just wear like a t-shirt to work every Friday so that I can relax. I give my body like the signaling, right? I tell my body it's time. It's time to rest. The weekends are coming. It's not real. It's not a real Friday dress code, but I just do it. I just do it myself. It's 12 a.m., guys, and I haven't played anything. Is today not a game night? We haven't decided. I do want to go back to Metaphor, though. I feel like JRPG weekdays would be very good, because then I can play on the controller and it won't hurt my wrist so much. But I don't think I should start Metaphor right now, or we will end at like 5 a.m. Arc Nights? No, not now, not now. Where Winds Meet Horror Night? I will be doing the horror quest on Sunday. Is anyone going to Public Garden? I keep seeing ads for it, but I'm so lazy. I'm so lazy now that I'm a corpo person. I don't want to go squeeze with the crowds. And I feel like it's going to be a very crazy crowd. And, oh, I am looking at... Is there a tech show coming up soon? Because I wanna get a new monitor. I saw that someone was selling like a monitor for like half the price. And I asked my dad about it, and he told me not to buy it because it was like a very bare bones basic monitor. And he told me to just invest in a good one. And I'm like, but a good one is $900. That's like 2 months of my allowance. And I have to eat. Now I have to eat because I'm working from office. It's gonna take forever. And I've been looking at getting like a tablet, like a Wacom tablet recently. 900. My dad also gets an allowance from my mom. We all get allowances, so we're not better than each other. Everybody in this household gets allowance from my mom. So, but he was just like, it's probably like faulty or something, because it was sold like the model that they're selling for like half off is, I think they said they used it for a roadshow or something, so it's like pretty new. They only opened it up for the roadshow. And my dad is like, there's no way they're selling it for dirt cheap. So, like, he said it's like too good to be true, and I might as well just like pay for a proper one. And I was like, okay, so I have to save for that. I'm also looking at a Wacom tablet because my wrists have been hurting like crazy. And the other editor at work uses a Wacom tablet for editing, and he told me to try using a tablet because it's easier on the hands, because like when you're holding like the pen versus when you're holding the mouse, you're activating like different muscles, right? So like when you're using the pen, you're using more of like your arm slash like elbow, versus like when you're using the mouse, which is a lot on my wrist. And I have very wonky wrists. My wrists are hurting half the time. I have like a freaking muscle relief patch on my wrist like almost every day since I started work, because it hasn't gotten the time to rest. And I come home and play Warren's Meat for like 30 hours on the weekends. I'm like, oh, why do my wrists hurt? I wonder why. I wonder why. And then I'm like fighting the freaking Kaifo final boss for 9 hours. Why do my wrists hurt? I don't know. And it's funny because it's both wrists. It's not just like one. Both of my wrists hurt like crazy. My mic is peaking. I had a gate, and then you guys told me not to use it. I had clip guard, guys. I had clip guard, and then you guys told me not to use it because it kept cutting me off. You guys are so fickle. I literally changed it last stream. I literally changed it last stream because everyone was complaining about it. They're like, you get cut off when you're laughing, you get cut off when you're doing this and that. And then I turned off clip guard, and now you guys are complaining again. You guys can never be satisfied. I was getting cut off because of the clip guard. Then I turned it off, and I think they said it was okay. Let me turn on gain lock. I don't know what it does, but let's see. Some applications automatically adjust your Wave device's gain. Enable Wave gain lock to prevent this behavior. You'll still be able to adjust gain using the Wave device's control dial, Wave Link app, or Stream Deck. I don't even. That's something else, but I don't think I'll get it now since I have to save up for so many things. I was thinking if I should get a Stream Deck because a friend sold it to me. Like, they didn't sell me this Stream Deck, they sold the idea. They sold the idea of the Stream Deck to me. They're like, you can do this, you can do that, super convenient. And I'm like, whoa. But like, now I'm like, I have to get too many things. I have to get too many things. And I don't know why a tablet is like $300-ish. Why is it so expensive for a drawing tablet? Like, what is it made of? Like, I thought it's just like a fancy trackpad. Isn't it like a freaking fancy trackpad? Why is it so expensive? I don't know. I don't know if it's justified. Is it justified to pay like $300 for a tablet? What do you guys think? Yes? Do you have one? Do you have... Wait, does anyone here have the tablet? If it works, I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if it works. Oh my gosh, let me look at Shopee right now so I can look at the Wacom. Wacom Intuos Pro is $337. You know what's the funny thing? There's like a newer model and an older model. The price difference is like $10. I don't even save money if I get the freaking older model, guys. This is the society we live in. I don't even get a freaking discount for buying the older model. It's $10. It's a $10 difference. What the heck? This is a scam. This is a scam. Very sussy. I feel like the newer model is smaller than the older model. I'm not very sure. Nope. You guys are recommending things to me you don't even have. You're like, yeah, it's totally worth it. Never used it before though. Hee. What the heck? But yeah, that's something I'll have to save up for. 300-ish. 300-ish. And then The monitor. Donathon time? Nah, it's not something that like I need for streaming though. Like the other time I did a donathon because it was like something that would directly impact the stream. I feel like most of the money I get from streaming I put back into streaming anyway. Like I put back into the stream. So like Twitch payouts I'll just put into like commissions and stuff. I don't really keep any of the money I get, which is probably bad. My mom is probably crashing out, but let's pretend like it's not happening. Just not tell her. I just don't tell her what I'm doing with the money. If she knows that I'm spending money on commission, she'll probably like crash out. She'll be like, "Draw yourself," and I can't draw. Even if I can't draw, she would be like, "You better overcome this hurdle just to save the money." And I'm like, I am supporting the economy. I am giving back. I am protecting the economy, guys. I am helping the artists, even though I am also a starving artist. The economy is a circle. It will come back. I hope. It will come back. It will come back to me. Money will come back to me. Manifest. Speaking it into existence. It will come back to me. Money will come back to me. Yes. I'm coaxing the money back into my pockets. Copium indeed. But I don't know. Okay, wait. I'm getting distracted. But okay. How do you guys deal with like big ticket purchases though? What do you guys do with your adult money? Do you guys stop yourself from buying stuff? I've been hurdled by my allowance, but do you guys have to think about it if you have to get like a new item? Like if your monitor broke down today, right? Not cursing anybody, but if your monitor broke down today, would you like immediately buy a new one? Just swipe. Wow. I wish to attain this level of financial freedom one day. Manifest, guys, manifest. I'm manifesting. May this wealth find me. May this wealth rain upon me. We gotta get the money. Honestly, I don't know if it's like a good or bad thing that this is happening. Because I feel like I'm constantly unable to buy anything. I feel like I'm constantly unable to purchase anything that is like above maybe $200. Win the lottery. I don't think I have that kind of luck. I forgot what I was going to say though. I remembered that I had something in my head and then I forgot it. I forgot all about it after I saw my text message from my friend. Hell. Oh right, I think I'll be able to do some Chinese New Year streams if I'm not crazy visiting. But I will be doing some Chinese New Year streams. And I don't think there's any Chinese New Year themed games, right? What can I do during Chinese New Year? Play Where Winds Meet. I think they have a Chinese New Year event coming up. So we'll be able to do that. I'll say if you want to reach that kind of financial freedom. I'm managing it. I'm managing it by giving it to my mom. So it's out of reach, out of sight, out of mind. I won't feel like I have the money to spend if I don't don't see it. But I feel like it's also very unhealthy because I don't know when I'm allowed to like make big purchases because I will be like it's really expensive because my brain is working within the constraints of $500 a month. You guys know what I mean, right? Like I probably like will not be able to spend my money in good conscience even when I do get like full control of my salary because my brain is so used to thinking that oh this is super expensive because I keep comparing it to like my $500 allowance per month. Hello Kiri, welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh, it's already 12:30. Should I still play a game? Should I still play a game or should I go to bed soon? I think I need to conserve some energy for tomorrow since we're playing Raren's Meet tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. But I feel like it's so ingrained in me right now that I probably won't be able to spend that kind of money anyway. Because I have had like this $500 spending habit since forever. I think even if I get money now, I won't be able to. Um, I won't be able to come to terms with it. That's the flaw. That's my flaw. That the feng shui master said I had. He's like, you're living day by day, and I'm like, hey. You're saying that to someone who has lived past her life expectancy and might not see tomorrow. Only $500 house? You can't say that. You can't say that. A $500 house is literally the ones they burn to the dead. That's crazy. You can't say that. Thank you, Peak Dead, for the follow. Welcome in. I'm trying to apply the financial. You know what, guys? It might not seem like it, but I have a business degree and I studied financial management and, and accounting. It might not seem like it, but I have studied FM and FA. But I don't. How was it? It doesn't require good math. I think you just need to be interested because I did not care at all. The only mathy part is like counting like like the per annum shit, the dividends and everything. It's very simple math. It's very simple math. I think it's more on like grasping the concept of everything because they will introduce stuff like bonds, coupons, all that sort of thing. And it's like each item has like a very specific way on how it works and how it's processed, how it has progressed through the years, how it has evolved through the years. Sorry if my VTuber looks funny. I'm like lying sideways on my chair right now. But I'm getting comfy. It's almost bedtime. If you're interested and you're paying attention to how all these like stuff work, it will be pretty easy. It's not that hard of a course because the math is very, very simple. But I think I just wasn't very interested, and I just got by. Even now, when I'm listening to like investment plans, like when people are introducing stuff to me, I like listen to what they say, and I'm like, I have like an inkling of what you're talking about. I feel like I've learned this before, but it's really like it's not that intuitive to me because my heart is just not in it. And you guys can let me know when you guys try, right? How about investing? I like to be like I want someone to handle it for me. That's what my mom's doing. Like I'll be like, okay, I have this sum of money, you can invest in something, and I just want to get like returns regularly. I just want to know I'm making money, you know? That's what you have a relationship manager for. That's their job. They have to find like good investments for you to invest in. But I think a goal I want to work towards is being able to buy a house. I don't know how close or how far I am away from it. But I'm assuming that once I do if I do commit to working full time, I will be able to do it because then I can take out a loan. Right. But that's just something I want to work towards because I feel like if I get a monthly allowance from it, if I rent it out, if I get like um like a studio or something, like a 2-room condo, I'll be able to rent it out and I will have a little bit more allowance every month. Yay! And then I will be like, this is technically free money because I got it from the rent. And then now I can buy stuff with it. And then it can also pay for my cat. So then I can have a pet. Yay! I say that, but what if I get the cat first and then I won't be able to afford the house because I have to pay $500 a month to feed to feed the cat. I should rent out the first house. I think even if I do manage to get like a home, I wouldn't stay in it. I wouldn't move out. Cause now I have like my own room, right? In my family, like with my family. And I'm just like I do prefer staying with people rather than alone. I think sometimes I get very scared when I stay alone because I'm very used to like the noise. There were like a couple of times where I stayed alone abroad and it was very, very like uncomfortable. I just felt like very uh anxious like when there are like noises because it's so quiet when you're alone. I'm used to there being like some sort of life in the house. So it's very odd it's when it's quiet. Tomorrow I can get the wrap. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'll wake up in time for that. I kind of want to sleep in because I've been very, very overworked these few weeks. So I think I want to try and sleep in if I can. Cause I don't want to fall asleep either. And I just want to treat myself to sleeping in. Cause like, I don't know. These past few days I've just been sleeping like maybe 4 hours a night. And I do want to like take the time to rest up and be able to recharge before like my hectic week ahead. Maybe on Sunday if my parents are getting breakfast for me, I'll ask them for the wrap. Hello Spectre, good evening. Welcome in. treat myself with sleep. The punishment when you're young becomes a reward when you're an adult. Actually, I used to sleep at like 6 p.m. ish, 7 p.m. when the sun set. Because I would wake up at like 3, 4 a.m. to play games. Because like I was playing on the American server and everyone was asleep when I'm awake. So I would wake up in the middle of the night to play games with like the people there for group content. Then I would wake up. Not wake up. I would like officially wake up for school. Like wake up with quotation marks for school at like 6 a.m. So I would play from like 2 a.m. to like 6 a.m. and then go to school. And that's why I was freaking sleeping in school all the time, guys. That I like looked back. Honestly, I looked back at like myself when I was in school, and I feel like I was just constantly napping. I was not really awake for like 60% of my school life. I'm constantly I'm constantly napping. There's literally like evidence of me sleeping in school. And rewarded with caning. Well, if you're into that, well, if you are into that, it's lucky to have chill parents. Some people live with parents, need to pay their mental as rent. I would say that uh your family slash your parents are still human at the end of the day. So when you have interactions with humans, there's bound to be conflict regardless, because you like every individual person is different, right? You just have to learn how to deal with it. And I think, as I said, like just like with work, in real life, I'm able to let things go as well. Like I don't really get caught up in the negativity. I don't think my parents are perfect, objectively, and there are quirks that my parents, my grandparent has, but I just don't get too hung up on it, and I do think they are on the chiller side, of course, compared to maybe like people who have like the worst end of the stick. But at the end of the day, it's really just how you deal with these interpersonal relationships. Because I think everyone kind of knows my family is very like all Asian families. They're more on the invasive side, like typical Asian families, not in a bad way, but just like it's an Asian thing, right? And my family has very explosive temper. My mom, my dad, my sister, my grandma, all of them are the same. And I don't know how I turned out the way I did. Maybe I turned out the way I did because everyone around me was always angry. So I just don't get angry because like the anger is all around me. But in a way, it's like when you have that sort of temper, people tend to be in a very negative space all the time, right? And even things like I think something that Asian families struggle with is the negativity, because I feel like a lot of our parents, it's like generational trauma. People grew up without like affirmations, without positive feedback, so this is the only way they learn how to communicate. um a lot of them start off with very negative words. They tend to criticize you a lot, and not and they're very stingy with praise. But I don't have an issue with that. I can see how it's very stifling for a lot of people though, like living with your Asian parents. I can see how it's very stifling and how it can beat you down if you don't have the capacity to deal with that, especially if you are facing a lot of trouble outside at work as well. You know what I mean? Like if you're at school and you're getting beaten down and you come home and they're like your last straw, you know what I mean? But um it doesn't really affect me that much. So cuz I don't know. I think I get validation from myself. Like I think I follow my own standards most of the time. I really just do things at my own pace and I follow like my own standards. I think I've had a very hedonistic lifestyle. I'm really just like, okay, if I'm happy with it, I'm happy with it. You know what I mean? So like even if someone says otherwise, I wouldn't feel like too bad about it. Like if my grandma says something bad about my career or whatever, and I'll just be like, yeah, but I like what I'm doing. Or like, you know, if they bring up like salary, they're like, oh, you know, whoever's child is earning this much, right? And I'm like, but I like what I'm doing. Do they like what they're doing? If they do, then it's great. I think everyone is meant for different things in life, and I just move on. Grew up with tough love. Yeah, I think like uh I've read like a lot of like thoughts uh pieces coming from people with Asian like very very strict Asian upbringing. I've heard from people who face so-called high expectations, but it's really just negative feedback at at work or whatever. But maybe I'm also pretty lucky that in a sense where I think outside of like home, when I'm in school, when I'm at work, whatever, I always get very very positive feedback from people around me. Like everyone is really nice and they're always like validating my work, you know, even when I'm not doing my best. So I don't really uh I know where I stand most of the time in life, and I'm also not someone that really cares about uh whether I am successful in the eyes of others. So how others perceive me isn't really like a in terms of like these sort of material scales, it doesn't really affect me. And usually it's these sort of like comparisons that bring someone down, right? In these societies, in Asian societies, all people do is compare. Someone else has it better. Hello, you welcome in. Why did you change your username? Thank you for the 17 months. Good morning, good morning. I'm about to go to sleep soon though, but good morning. How do you turn out? I think I've just had pretty good encounters in general, like throughout my life. Of course, there are bad people, there are good people, there are bad people, but um, maybe I'm just a little like um simple. So when good things happen to me, I remember them because sometimes people overly focus on the negative. They only remember that something bad occurred, but they don't remember that all these like other instances where like there was a lot of like lucky things, good occurrences. I think it slips by them, and that's what makes people sad and makes it like tough on your mental. But as long as the good outweighs the bad, it'll be fine. I mean, there are days where you will get stressed and you will cry. But I think the good thing about one of these like very very popular internet, I guess, practices. Do you guys do the thing where you like find three things to be grateful about every day? I mean, I don't do it strictly, but I think it's very natural for me. Like, I remember all the lucky instances in my life very naturally. It's not like I consciously go like I have to think of three good things that happened today or like three things I'm grateful for, but I always like I don't forget the good things that have happened. Maybe because I'm also more of like a nostalgic person. Nah, maybe you should start. Maybe you should start doing it. I used to write it in the diary. Did it help you like be more optimistic? Maybe that's the secret. Yeah, maybe. I really do like uh when things happen, I don't take them for granted. I guess that's one way to put it. But I do just remember all like the instances in my life where I've received a lot of help, a lot of like love from people around me. So even when things get like down, I don't feel overly um put down by the turn of events because I still like obviously you can get overwhelmed emotionally and sad, but obviously when you look at it like in a hindsight sort of way or like in the big grand scheme of things sort of way, there's always something good to look forward to. And because I think I'm always like so certain that something good will happen eventually, when it happens I get very like, oh my gosh. You guys know what I mean? Like when something happens I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the silver lining that has approached me. 上上礼拜被搬，你怎么被搬了？你去干了什么坏事？从实招来。I can see that. I think it's just I am I am made up of all the kindness that I've received from the people around me. That is what it is. But yeah, I think writing something, yeah, if you think of like positive thoughts, eventually if you feel like you're a very negative person, I feel like it works. Or like if you feel like you're very sad a lot of the times, I feel like that method works, like the finding something to be happy or grateful about every day. I think that method definitely works because you're forcing your brain to go in like a positive direction, instead of like harping or larping. Fishing by what do you mean? Like wet fishing? Like that the lurk bait fishing? But yeah, like if you feel like a lot of times you get very overwhelmed by like negativity, maybe like thinking of something good or focusing on the good, you kind of like form this habit, right, of thinking about all the good things that happen to you. Eventually you might not have to do it consciously anymore. You just kind of know, like your body and your mind is accustomed to doing that, so you don't really feel like you need to make a conscious effort to be able to see the silver linings in life. You know what I mean? Like obviously for me, it came like quite naturally. I think I was always quite aware of all the nice things that people did for me, and I hold them very close to my heart, even if like maybe some of the people you just drift apart from eventually. But if you feel like you're struggling with negativity, sometimes it can help to force yourself to think of something to be grateful for, or something nice that happened. Or it could even be like something you were very lucky with. I always get like super happy over like very normal things as well. Like, oh my gosh, you're so lucky. It was going to rain and you got home right before it rained. That's crazy. I always like, even things like that make me really happy. Like, oh my gosh, it was raining and I made it to shelter before it started raining and I didn't have an umbrella. Super lucky, super happy. And it just makes you like joyful for the rest of like the day when you think about it. Grateful for McNuggets. Are you having McNuggets right now? Wow, 1 a.m. McNuggets, guys. But sometimes you have to focus more on something that you do not have in life. I think you can be aware of what you are lacking, but you don't have to over obsess over it. I think like knowing what you're lacking will help you strive towards like a goal that you want to go for, but it doesn't have to consume your life, you know? Sometimes life is good as it is, even when it can be better. Just because it can be better doesn't mean it's bad. It's just like how I guess like a lot of the time, for example, it's like, oh, maybe my health situation will never live up to like the average person's. It will never be as good as the average person's. But because I'm healthier than before, that is something worth celebrating. You don't go like, this shit still sucks. Even if like, like for example, if you're like at the peak of your health, you still have a lot of conditions to watch out for. You still have like problems here and there. Compared to everyone else, it's not great. You're not super healthy. That doesn't mean you haven't made progress. Sometimes it's also acknowledging that you've come really far, even though there's still like a long way to go. 被聊天室的钓鱼钓到了，is it like rage bait？是那种钓鱼吗？就是故意引人暴怒的那种钓鱼。然后你和他吵起来了就被 ban 了。这平台还会这样 ban 人吗？我都不知道哎，我都不知道他们还会有这种 ban 法。好久没看见了，还好久没看见平台做事了。被谐音钓到，好惨啊！ Bro's brain cells can only remember good things. Yeah, actually. Actually, I don't know if it's a trauma response, but a lot of times I actually just forget like the bad things I've went through. Cause like I think it's like really funny because my friends remember it, right? I'll be talking to my friend and I'm like, life is so great, right? And then they're like, oh my gosh, remember the time? And I was like, wait, I totally forgot. I have not like thoughts about it, and it's like out of my brain forever. Remember when you were like mentally abused at this place, and I was like, what? I totally forgot. I actually forgot. I wouldn't have remembered if you didn't remind me. It's like wiped clean from my brain. Maybe it's a coping mechanism, but I think it works really well. Let's not change that. But life's just easier, right? When you don't harp on all these things, when you just feel, you just don't overly focus on these sorts of things. And when you're happy, life gets even better. Because I think your positive energy will attract more positive things. Because they always say that is like the energy you bring to the table that sort of dictates what you attract. So when you're happy, more good things will happen to you, right? It's because also like when you're happier, you tend to be, I guess, like nicer to people subconsciously, maybe. Like, not that you're not nice to people before, but maybe like you're just not feeling good that day. So, like, when you bring that positivity around, you infect the people around you, and they're like likely to bring that energy back to you as well. So it's a closed circle. It's a closed circle kind of thing. I don't know if this is like placebo, but I really do feel like it works that way. Hello, Katja. Good morning. I'm about to. It's my bedtime. I don't know how you're awake. It's my bedtime. Corporal life has changed me. Mm, I am. I am. Why are you calling him iOS? That's crazy. I am EP at this fateful hour. But I don't have to worry because it's a beautiful Friday night and I can probably send you guys somewhere. Everyone is always streaming on Friday night. It's one of the reasons why. It sounds like she was just waving. I was. You guys just can't see it when I wave. Just drop into here. Thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the gifted to Kajal. Thank you, Frost. I'm just sharing the positivity. I don't know how we got here. I don't know how we got here, but yeah. I think these are key things to live by. And maybe that's why my life goes relatively smoothly. Of course, there are tough things, but there's always light at the end of the tunnel. TED Talk. Thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk. I hope you guys remember to think of something to be happy for. Yay! It's like me when I stream. I'm like, yay! I got one sub today. Yay! Actually, I don't even think about that. I just feel happy that I managed to stream. Because I just like, sometimes I feel like I'm very, very, uh, what do I call it? Like, 太佛系了. Like, I just really don't have like a lot of ambition. So, I try to push myself a little. Because I think if it was like just up to me normally, at some point I probably would have like stopped streaming. Not because like I don't like it or I quit or anything, but like just at some point I just stop like naturally. You know what I mean? Because there's no like there's nothing pushing me to do like regular streams, that sort of thing. Like there's no motivation that keeps you in check. It's really just like oh, I feel like it today or whatnot. Yay, bits! Yay! Thank you for the 50 bits. It seems like you will go far at your current job. Ah. Well, We'll take it one step at a time. But yeah, everything has been going pretty swimmingly. So it's been great. I've been having a lot of fun. So that's great. 10-year bond? That's crazy. Have you stayed at a place for 10 years before? Has anyone stayed at like one company for 10 years before? I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that. If I add up all the time I came back. Also, you've like left and then gone back to the same place, you mean? Ah, okay. That makes sense. Third time. I think if they do have like a higher ceiling, I wouldn't mind staying here long term. But for a creative, I think at the end of the day, freelancing is still really good because you get to get jobs from all over. But you never know, maybe if they have a lot of, if the business expands, maybe then I'll be able to work on more stuff by staying here rather than like jumping around, and things will work out. 20 years. Maybe you will move up the career ladder. There's no career ladder, it's flat. I think in my industry, you're paid like your value. So, like what the company values you as. There's no like hierarchy. There's no like so-called like whatever random role, like oh you are a manager, you're like a supervisor. There's no such like fixed terms. It's really just like, oh, there's so many projects, you're doing so many stuff, you're covering this and that, so you deserve to be paid more. So 10 years later, after 10 years of committing to full time, this is what I have to say: run, everybody, get out of here. Honestly, that's what I tell all the interns. That's what I tell all the interns. I'm like, you're looking to get into this industry? Don't. How do you start? Don't. Don't get in here. Unless you're really, really sure that you like it. Unless you're sure that you can like enjoy your work. And if you find fulfillment from it. Otherwise, just go do something else. Because if you hate your job, you could be hating your job elsewhere that pays you better, gives you better working hours and better benefits, you know? If you're going to hate your job, just go for something that is, you know, better paying. You can hate your job everywhere, like literally. This is the make or break for me, honestly. Like, if I had to do something I didn't like, I really could just go anywhere I want it. I mean, not like I want it, but like anywhere that pays well, you know? But if you want to enjoy your job, then this is it. Like, you have to find something that you genuinely like. Otherwise, you could just be doing anything anywhere and it wouldn't even matter. You would be putting in the same amount of like energy into it. You would be dreading going to work. It's really just that. Might as well go somewhere that would give you like a better return for it, right? You can't be hating your job and then like not getting paid, not getting good hours, not getting wage, annual wage like improvements, no AWS, no nothing. You can't be doing that. If you're not sure that you're going to love it, just go do something better. Where do I sign up? I think you can just hop into computer science. A lot of my friends are like that because they don't have something that they are overly passionate about, so they chose like well-paying careers, well-paying fields to go into, and I think that's totally fine as well. Cause like they're like, I literally don't have anything I'm superly uh passionate about. So just go get money, to go make bank, and then you can enjoy life, which I totally agree with as well. It's just that it just so happens that that's something I like to do. So I am enjoying the work. It brings me like a sense of purpose. I'm having a lot of fun every day. Hello, Victor. Do you have a Wacom into OS Pro? That's my greeting. My hello. Good morning. I have to ask the people who actually use tablets. Wait, imagine. First thing you see someone. You don't have that? No! No! I had to do like a field survey before I like make any purchases. I've been looking to get a tablet for video editing. And I think I have to get like the Wacom Intuos Pro because of like the key bindings and everything. Like it's more flexy. I can like change the key binds to work with my software. Yours is a Wacom one that's very similar. What's the difference? Do you think Wacom tablets are worth the premium? I have no bonus. I don't know. I haven't worked for a year yet, guys. I've been here 3 weeks. Calm down. But usually we don't really get a bonus for my industry. You downgraded because you hated the extra buttons. The scroll button works well because I mean Premiere, a lot of scrolling and not whatnot. The contract. Fun fact: I haven't signed the contract yet. I don't know why. Okay, I think I don't know what my HR is busy with. I don't know what my HR is busy with, but nobody has gotten to me about no contracts, okay? But I was paid for January, so so far so good. I guess it'll be a problem if I haven't signed my contract by next month. Wait, that's true. I can technically leave without any repercussions. But yeah. I don't know why. I don't know who I'm supposed to go to for the contract. Because everyone is like treating me like a full timer. I'm technically on probation, but I got my full salary. I didn't get like a downgraded salary. I don't know what's happening at all. I'm very confused about the legality of this situation. I'm also getting my CPF, so I really don't know what is happening out here. I don't have a contract to refer to, but I don't think we have bonuses because this was not talked about at all throughout. Like the part of the interview where you discuss like your terms and conditions. Don't you get full pay even though you're on probation? Some places do like no CPF on probation. Some places do no like a discounted pay when you're on probation. There's actually quite a few places. I like generally I think people just get like a lower pay during their probation from what I've heard. But I checked. I looked at like the salary they cashed in and I went to my sister and I was like, this is more money than I expected. Cause okay, I'm bad at math. Like the other day, the HR texted me and they're like, "Hi, did you start work on the first or the second?" And I'm like, "I started work on the 12th." And that's when it hit me, guys. I was like, "Oh, I've only worked for half a month. I'm gonna get no money." No. I kept thinking I was gonna get my full salary. But then when they asked me that and I had to reply, I was like, dang it! I've only worked for half a month. But technically, I worked for like slightly more than half of the month. Because if you count like the work days, like the working days, I still worked for quite a bit. Because there's only like 20-ish working days, right? In the month. And I've worked for slightly more than half. Yay! So I got a little bit more than I expected to get. Yay! And I also got CPF. Yay! So many things to be happy about, right? Is that legal? I don't know. I don't know. Do you guys not have like, I don't know, like lesser pay during your probation? Because I've heard from my friends as well that this happens across industries. It's not just my industry. It happens across industries. So I don't know. Right? It's possible, right? You guys are tripping me. You guys are gaslighting me. Yeah. Or like they agree that like, oh, like for example, if they say like you're getting paid 5,000 a month, then like during probation you get like 4.5, something like that. Just a very just for example's sake situation. But yeah, the numbers. Yay! Yeah, but it's usually about like a small like a few $100 usually, I think. Not a very big like discount, but just like a little bit less than what they agreed on before you get inducted. But I'm pretty sure I'm past probation, guys. I've been added into like a gajillion group chats. Like, would you add like someone into your full time group chat if you weren't past probation? Like, I would feel like it's a bit of a hassle to remove them after like, you know, a month or two. You know, like what I mean. They just keep adding me into group chats. My WhatsApp is freaking flooded right now. I just have a bunch of work group chats. Good thing I don't use it for anything personal, so it's kind of chill. So many yays. Yeah, so many things to be happy about. See? Life is worth living, guys. So many things to be happy about. And then I get to have bubble tea on Friday. Yay! I'm so happy. I finally got bubble tea today. Yay! After so long, guys. I couldn't have it when I was sick. But I finally had my bubble tea today. Yay! It didn't spill because this is the normal cup. This is the normal cup. But which tablet are you using now? Just the normal? Is it the one with the colored backing? Because I saw that Wacom had like a pink tablet, but the pink tablet is a scam because it's not actually pink. It's just pink on the back. I was tempted because it was pink, but then I realized that the side that is facing up, is just that. It's just a normal like matte black surface. It's not pink. First boba of the month. Second. Wow, that's crazy. There's 31 days in January and I only had 2 bubble teas, guys. That's insane. That's insane. Have a good stream ahead. Thank you for joining. I'm going to bed soon because we have to wake up tomorrow for where winds meet. But your rest well, Kanchong. Yeah, I only had 2 bubble teas this month. I'm so healthy. I'm so healthy, guys. I didn't have that many bubble teas this month. Where winds meet tomorrow? Yes. Where winds meet tomorrow and on Sunday. And maybe reverse in the following week because that's slightly more chill. I should have just played reverse today, right? It's 1 a.m. Do you guys think I could have finished the event if I played it at the start of the stream? I'm just wondering. The welcome's always black on the top side. Right! Dang it. No pink tablet for me. But I tried using the Wacom like at work and I liked it, but I just wasn't sure if it's like worth the $300 because like at work they buy it for like $300, but I have to share it with everyone else. So like if someone else is using it, then I don't have a tablet, and I'm not very used to it yet. But I thought of getting it for my at home stuff as well because I really feel like it made a difference for my wrist. I just wasn't sure about like the functionality. If I can just like get a cheaper one or if I need to get the Pro. Because the Pro is quite expensive, right? It's like 300-ish dollars. Do you guys think the 300-ish dollars is worth it? But you're giving us a TED Talk. What's happening for Warren's Meet tomorrow? I will be doing the 9 Mortal Ways 9 Mortal Ways event quest and Heavenfall quest because apparently I haven't fought freaking Hebo before my Kaifeng final boss, and I fought him in the freaking boss rush and horror event quest on Sunday. Yes. Yes. You guys keep saying yes. You're not the ones using the tablets. Everyone saying yes has never used it before, guys. Chat is gaslighting me. And you're not the ones paying too, right? You guys are so mean. Good night. Horror is on Sunday. Tomorrow I'm going to your hometown, the 9 Mortal Ways base. Hopefully I can find it. I heard it's hard to find. Do you use the small or the medium drawing pad, Victor? Because that's something I'm thinking of too. Like if I should buy the medium one or the small one. Because technically, do I even need a huge one? Does it make a difference if you get a huge one versus a tiny one? Buy a huge one, but I don't want something too big on my table because it will take up a lot of space, and that's a problem. I think I'll stop like using it because of like how annoying it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, oh my gosh, that's a good point because I got a little bit annoyed when I had to like stretch across the tablet to like control some stuff. Like if you want to go into settings or whatever, then you have to like reach across. And I was a little bit annoyed by that. And at some point I think there was like one day where I changed the surface so that it's only limited to one corner of the tablet. So it's not like such a huge space. But then I realized that I also got annoyed by that because like you know like how with trackpads you would put like your pen on random points of the trackpad and it will like resume where you left it. I can't do that if I limit the freaking space. $80 no buttons. I actually don't know if I need the buttons. I think it's more of the pen. Like the pen I'm using is the one with the key binding software, so I can bind shortcuts to the buttons on the pen. Is it the same regardless? I'm just like looking at the Intuos Pro because that's the one that everyone at work has. The one that I borrowed from the people at work. That's the one that everyone's using. So I thought that was like the standard. And it helps to have the scrolly wheelie. You know the one on the Pro? The scrolly wheelie and the shortcuts. Because I use a lot of shortcuts when I'm editing. Maybe I'll try and buy like a second-hand one. I think the current one is very expensive. Brand new. There should be a lot of people selling their second-hand one, right? I'll try and find one since it's not too much of a rush. It's just for my own at-home usage, which is why I don't want to spend too much on it as well. Because when I go to office, I can just borrow it from somebody. Someone who's not doing work, and I'm like, can I yoink the Wacom? Maybe I should try but I won't know what to do with it if I do need the Pro. I was thinking I can get the cheaper one to use first. And then if I really do need an upgrade, then I will upgrade it. But now I'm thinking about like, okay, but what if I need an upgrade? What am I gonna do with the old one? There's nowhere I can like offload it to. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with the old one? Much to think about. Okay, that was nice to hear from you guys. From Victor. I'll sit on it for a while more. I guess there's no huge rush since I'm editing a lot in office right now. But there will come a day where I earn the right to work from home. And then I want to be able to use it, you know? I want to be able to use it. If only that was like a trial from like retailers. Why can't they let you trial things before you buy them? What if I don't want it? Damn it. I want to commit to a $300 purchase. That's more than half my allowance every month. Like, gosh, if you think about it, right? Why is there no trial? Why is there... Wait, is that free returns? Do you know, Victor? Is that free returns? The base is right there. You can't miss it. Wait, but I've heard of people not being able to find it. For IT shows? Ooh, you're right. When is the next IT show, guys? When is the next upcoming IT show? Does Wacom have free returns? Is the real question. Does Wacom have free returns? I've never thought of it. I need the freaking trial. It's like, okay, is this good? And it's not even like I want to scam them. I just want to know like which is the right product for me. You guys know what I mean? Because like sometimes it's like, okay, do I really need the Pro or is the normal one like fine? Wait, I think the one you're using is the one with the colored backing. Victor, is the one with the pink backing. Just the non-Pro one, right? Wacom Intuos. That's the one I saw with the pink backing. If I can have the one with the pink backing, that would be nice. 12 to 15th March. That's very far away. Okay. Get complimentary software with every Wacom Intuos. To get your complimentary software, oh, what the heck? You get Clip Studio Paint Pro for free if you buy the Wacom, guys. But Victor's on Photoshop. 1 more month. January is ending. Oh shit. Oh shit. It is. You're right. It's the 31st already. You didn't have that offer. Oh, it's for 2 years. Free Clip Studio Paint for 2 years. Okay, if I get it, I'll give it to you, Victor. But I might not get it from the official website. Then we will both not have it. If I don't get it from the official website, then we will both not have Clip Studio Paint. I thought of it. I was like, wait. What if I also get it from freaking Carousel or something? That would be funny. Like, whoopsie. Whoopsie daisies. Okay, let's look at what they say. Okay, can I compare models? No. I'm too lazy to learn a new software. But, okay, but that's okay. You work alone, so you don't have to pay that much for Adobe. Because, like, for me, I have to pay to get the updated version of the software since I'm passing files around. I mean, I'm not paying for mine anymore, but I used to pay for mine. Okay, let's look at the normal one. This is the normal one. It says, explore new ways to get creative with Wacom Intuos with a light, super accurate pen and free downloadable software to suit your style. Wacom Intuos is built to bring your wildest ideas to life. Okay. Get complimentary software. Clip Studio Paint Pro Corel Painter Essentials 8. What the heck is that? I don't know what that is. Corel Aftershock Pro. Nothing to do with me. Skillshare. Nothing to do with me. Luminar Neo. Harness the power of AI. No. Boris FX Optics. Magma. Oh, Magma I think is another drawing thingy. The screenshot looks like Photoshop dupe, not gonna lie. Magma looks like Photoshop dupe, not gonna lie. Whatever, next. Concepts. Another app that has nothing to do with me. Okay, a bunch of software that I cannot use. Hehe. Okay. Pen pressure sensitivity. Digital tolerance and accuracy. Battery free pen. Wait, do you have to charge your pen? I realized that I always return it to like the person that lent me the Wacom without charging anything. Do you have to charge your pen? You don't need to? You don't have to charge it ever? Do you have the funny round thing to poke your pen into, Victor? Every masterpiece needs a frame, from studio to study, bedroom to beyond. Wacom Intuos is available in a range of striking colors to suit any surrounding. Choose from black, pistachio, or berry. What the heck? The pink version is only available in certain regions. I'm gonna beat them up. 7-inch active area. I think it's slightly smaller than the Intuos Pro, right? I'm borrowing the Intuos Pro at work right now. Okay, let me look at the Pro. Like, why is it the Pro? What is the difference? Let me see. But there are buttons on the Intuos as well. It's just normal buttons though. The only button I use is the spinny button. The Intuos Pro, they're talking a lot of stuff. There's a lot of words that is not giving me the information I need at first glance. And there's like a picture of the pen dissected. I don't know why I need to see that. It's not helping me. It's not helping me. Bluetooth. Okay. Bluetooth USB cable. Wait, you need to charge the tablet? It has 16 hours of battery life. Why do I need to charge the tablet if I don't need to charge the pen? Huh? It can be wired or wireless. Oh, you're right. I'm always plugging it in at work. I mean, they plug it for me, but every time I'm like, hi, anybody not using their Wacom and can lend it to me. But you know what? I feel like having the Wacom makes working even more fun because it doesn't feel like I'm working. I feel really silly when I'm doing like editing with the Wacom. I feel like I'm playing a game or something. Like it's I just feel very silly. It's like when you're using controller versus when you're using like mouse and keyboard. You guys know what I mean? Like I don't feel very serious. I don't feel very serious when I'm using the Wacom to edit. I'm like hee hee ha haing and I'm like moving the little pen around. But I think it's really expensive because they also just released a new version for the Intuos Pro. It is 5 express keys and 1 dial. I just need a dial actually. That's the most important part. The dial. Because I need to freaking scroll. Clip Studio Paint EX. Oh. What? There's 2 different versions of Clip Studio Paint. Ultra thin. Pen. Tablet size. Productivity boosters. It doesn't. So the main difference, okay, apart from all the like nitty gritty specifics like sensitivity, I don't know if the sensitivity will be an issue for me, because editing does require a bit of precision. Maybe I'll try to find like a super cheap secondhand one for the non-pro to see if it works like fine. Because right now I'm using the pro at work, and it's great. I just don't know if I need that much of the functionality for video editing. Like, did they get the pro at work because like for the sake of it, or because we really need the pro? Is my question. Maybe I should go around asking everyone. Did you guys get the pro because the company's paying for your thing, or like because it was a company purchase, or do you actually need the pro? Question. Question. Okay, I need to pee, so we should end stream here. I need to go pee, so we should end stream here. Let me find a place to send you guys to. Do you guys want to look at pack openings? Or let's see, what are they doing? Handmade, doing craft stuff. 4 hours of yapping. Slightly less than 4 hours. Just as promised, short and chill stream. Didn't you play any games today? That's crazy. I got my ass beat by Teenage. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I will ever turn around to like making an attempt at like hitless runs. I feel like it's just not something I am inclined to do usually. But do you guys want to look at some arts and crafts? Or do you guys want to look at someone opening packs? It's Gundam TCG, I think. I'm not very sure. Feels like all companies and schools buy the same tablet model only because it's standardized. Right? Like, maybe it's just like a standard thing. Maybe, like, for some reason it just works better. Or, like, tried and tested type of thing. But I'm so new to it that I can't make, like, the decision. Because, like, what if I just, like, have not unlocked? Or maybe I just don't know. Hopefully during the IT show I'll be able to try it out and see if there really is a difference, because maybe I'm just not feeling it because I have like the better version. But for video editing, it's a lot of like minute movements here and there. Like precision is really crazy, so I can see why it might potentially be better because of like sensitivity issues when you're controlling your cursor and stuff like that. But we'll see. We will see. Hopefully they have a store at the tech show and maybe there'll be a discount. Yay! Discount. Hello, Kevin. Good night. The parry timing, I think sometimes it's not ping, but it's that, what is it? When you parry, some of the bosses, their effects are very misleading for the attack. Like it looks like it's landing, but it doesn't. I had that problem with the Kaifeng boss because it looks like you make contact with their attack when you parry, but it's actually like some random ass particle before the attack lands or like after the attack lands. So you're like, the timing is a little off. Or like these sound effects are a bit misleading sometimes as well. So when it sounds like you got it right, but in in reality you don't. I can't even think anymore. It's bedtime. It's bedtime. It's 2 a.m. guys. Forgot to send you guys off somewhere for the night. Ah, we can rate handmade maybe, because she's doing arts and crafts, which is very interesting. I don't know what she's making, but she's rated us a couple of times, so I will send you guys there. And this is Discord for anyone who needs stream updates. I will see you guys tomorrow for Lawrence Meet. Have a good rest, everyone. Thank you for spending Friday night yapping with me. It was fun. We head into games tomorrow. Watch you, Victor. I just realized I haven't seen Victor stream in so long because he's streaming during my working hours now. I like totally forgot. I was gonna say I have not seen Victor stream in forever. When are you coming back? And I realized it's because he streams during my working hours. I'm gaslighting him. But thank you, everybody. See you guys tomorrow. Rest well. Bye bye. Good night.